Hello!
We're live! We're back! It's May! Indy 500. Did you think we'd really miss it? Maybe. Maybe they did.
Just touch and go.
Yeah, we didn't say anything at the Indy GP. And come on, we haven't talked about qualifying at all, I guess. But we're here!
And the only reason we're here is because we hit 5,000 subscribers!
Thank you for sticking with us. So that was a nice surprise on the day of the Indy 500.
We were shut down a few hours ago.
Yeah, but because you hit 5,000 subscribers, bang! We're live streaming. Unbelievable. But we are here for the greatest spectacle in racing. I am so excited, especially after the F1 race was a bit of an anticlimax with all the stop starting.
Yes.
Yeah.
It got there.
It was there. But let's be fair, the Monaco GP is always the warm-up for the greatest spectacle in racing. If you don't understand what we do on these live streams, hello Hank, let's go Brandon! NASCAR. I believe that's a NASCAR thing.
Nice.
I don't understand what is behind the NASCAR thing, but I feel it's a NASCAR
It links in with our new announcement of NASCAR Fanatics!
Whoa!
No,
okay.
We're not.
No problem solved.
It's NASCAR.
For you guys who have followed us for a while, you'll know it's time to go racing. Absolutely, Gary. Great to see you in chat. Where's everyone at? They'll be here. Don't you worry, Hank.
We only just started.
Yeah, we just started. There's, we're getting there. To confirm, anyone coming in, hello Gianni, and I know, sorry, you messaged me saying you're going to the Dutch GP this year. Awesome.
Nice.
Enjoy Zandvoort, but today enjoy the Indy 500. I know you'll be rooting for Rocket Renus to see if he can get the job done for an Ed Carpenter Racing. Hello, Polo! Good to see you in chat, Daniel Philpott. As always, guys, you'll put stuff in chat and Stephen will go, don't read everything in chat, and then I'll see everything in chat and go from there. Hello, John. Great to see you. It's more than NASCAR. Oh, I apologise. I apologise, Hank. Awful. I didn't know it was more than NASCAR. We deserve that. Absolutely. We deserve that.
Sorry?
What Hank's called us. We deserve that.
Oh.
Can't really go from there. But really, what everyone's interested in, it has been a while, Nick, but it's great to see you in chat. We'll be hoping to do as many of these live streams as possible, but we celebrate with an Indy 500 live stream when we go on holiday, missing our next 2 races. But after that, we should be good.
Yeah.
The rest of the season, and we'll try and get as many videos. I know it's been tough. It's not been the smooth season that we have wanted, for sure, in terms of content for you guys, but we appreciate everyone sticking by us and jumping in while we're here. It's finally going to be Scotty D's day again.
I'm feeling very Scotty.
You know who I'm feeling? Will Power! It's his championship to lose.
I mean, he is leading.
Yeah.
Technically,
it's his championship to lose.
It's in his hands.
He is leading now. So, if he doesn't lead at the end of the season and by the end of this 500, he's lost it. Thank you, Gianni. It's great to reach 5k. Thank you for all your support. It's been brilliant. So yes, I was going to say, I got distracted. For those of us who followed us for a while, and I don't think that particularly made sense, but those of you who've watched the channel for a while will know that Max Chilton, ex-Indycar driver, he's our hometown boy.
Yeah.
On the British coverage on Sky Sports News, guess who's there?
Hometown boy!
Hometown boy! So it's kind of like an Indy 500 watch-along game that every time it says voice of Max Chilton or Max Chilton appears on screen, no matter what is happening in the Indy 500, we will shout, Hometown boy! Yeah, there we go. We've got it. Top chart one. Absolutely. Hope you all have a great day. I'm going to get high now. Nice, Hank.
Sorry?
Cheers. You do you. You do you, buddy. Alright, long time no speak. I know, Gianni, I know we've just been We've been terrible people. That's all I can say. That's all we have. But we're here. Dan Philpott, he's all over it. Hometown boy. Guys in the cars, we're at this moment again.
This isn't just a special race in its own. This is where the championship begins with the double points.
Essentially, yeah, because it can swing something completely. Like, if you don't score any points and you've been up there in the championship at the Indy 500, you're done, mate. Game over. See you later. You bet as well go from there.
Up next week.
Dan's on the Grosjean Army. Rogro is going to win.
Grosjean,
what a
very
story!
Impressive.
What
very
a story!
Impressive.
It was very impressive actually for his first shout out the Indy 500. I think all the coverage seems to be the drive for 5 is alive with Elio Castro Neves. Has that perfectly panned to the screen there? Is that Elio or is that Pagano? That might have been Pagano.
This is
in the car.
the drive for 5 race where Elio Castro Neves tries to win the race 5 times. And he has to compete against 32 other random drivers just thrown in there. It's all about Elio Castro Neves.
That's essentially what we're talking about.
Can he win the drive for 5 race 5 times?
Well, they're actually covering Elio Castro Neves just now on time. It's almost like we are part of the NBC team. We're there. They aren't doing these camera shots for the NBC coverage. They're doing it for our coverage.
It's unfortunate that they didn't show them on the channel though.
Are the cars electric?
Technical problems.
No, they're not, Hank. I feel like you are there to troll in chat, Hank. That is the vibe I'm getting from you. Holton again when he goes 5. So I guess, obviously, we haven't been able to do a preview recap on qualifying. So I guess recap on qualifying. Wow, Scott Dixon, incredible. You know, most people saying, is he past it? Stuff from that. On ovals, Dixon's strength. Just what a pole position to pull out, yeah?
Yeah.
It was incredible.
No, the fastest ever pole lap.
Ever.
Second fastest ever qualifying run.
They'll never be able to take that away from him. Well, until someone beats it.
Yeah.
Right now,
Good.
no one can take that. Minimum, he's got that until next year. Absolute minimum. So, you know, that's a whole year. That's good. Scott Dixon, he's on screen just as we're talking about him. Told you, NBC covering for us, not themselves.
Nice. Scott, is he one pole position away from Rick Mears' record? Or is he joint with Rick Mears now, and he's now only one away from making history with the most pole positions at the 500?
You know what makes that hurt more? That he's 3 away from equaling Rick Mears' record at the Indy 500. Of wins.
I'm just talking about poles here. I think he's either one away from joint or is he already joint? I should know. But he's just quick.
Come on, Statman. You've got to be up there.
He was phenomenal. And your reaction was pretty a letdown. I was like, Scott Dixon was incredible. You're like, he does that every year. He doesn't do that every year.
Well, he's done it for the past 2 years. So if I was viewing Indy 500 history for the last 2 years, technically he's done it for every year.
Not that quick.
So yeah, Scott Dixon was pretty incredible. Ed Carpenter were pretty incredible again. Penske were still disappointing in qualifying, but not as disappointing as what they've been in previous seasons. Pato looks in a great position for the Indy 500.
Yeah, they had a weird thing. They were looking really quick, and then they lost all pace in the fast 12. But yeah, I think they got a pretty good race car. The question is will Ed Carpenter, they did have a fantastic qualifying last year, can they actually, have they got the race car and the strategy to keep it going throughout the whole 500 miles? Because last year it kind of, I can't even remember where, it wasn't spectacular where VK finished in the end. Did Ed retire? I swear it was like top 15 maybe. Something like that. Can they actually maintain it this year?
Potentially. We'll see. I mean, Conor Daly was going strong until a Graham Rahal tie did hit him.
Yes.
Yeah, so that was tough. Yeah, I bet there were some tears in the stands. So I think we got to talk about the runner-up of last year, haven't we? Alex Palou, starting P2 again. Alex Palou surely is in a... That's all right, Gary. Look, I think Alex Palou is certainly going to be a guy that is one of the favourites to win today.
Oh, for sure. He's always looked good at the 500s. I say always, this is his third one. But in those 2 attempts, he's looked completely at home here. And yeah.
One of the reasons why he got his contract for Chip Ganassi last year, wasn't it?
And he turned up and won the championship. So, didn't go to plan, Terrible season for them, really.
Awful, really.
They wanted him to win the 500, he won the championship.
Yeah. It was pretty terrible because he came second, so he couldn't have been further away from victory if he tried.
I bet Chip was really annoyed about that.
I would have done. I would have sacked him on the spot. If I was Chip Ganassi, I would have sacked Alex Palou.
Oh, maybe let him win the championship, take his trophy, then you sack him. Job done.
Right. Other than that, serious note is Alex Palou's in a great position qualifying again, and he could go one step further and add an Indy 500 to his championship that he already won last year, which you have to say would be pretty incredible for Alex Palou. What a kind of year and a half that would have been at Chip Ganassi Racing.
And this time he doesn't have to worry about scary old Elio Castroneves stealing the win from him in the last few laps.
No, don't have to worry about that as well.
He's just got to worry about Scott Dixon. One of the fastest guys around Indianapolis.
Yep, that's all he's got to worry about. So, 5-minute warning.
Hometown boy!
Hometown boy! 5 starts, and did you know he led the Indy 500 for 50 laps in 2017? On our coverage, it has constantly been Max reminding us of the fact that he led 50 laps in 2017 and nearly won it. But he didn't. So, didn't even get a seat this year.
Gutted.
But it's alright, we still support him.
Yeah.
Hometown boy.
Hometown boy.
Hometown boy. Anybody can win. That's why I love the Indy 500. Absolutely. And you know who would be an incredible winner? Jimmy Johnson. Made it to the fast 12 in qualifying. Starting P12 today. Sits pretty. What a great place for Jimmy Johnson. Can he really get a fairy tale win? This is Jimmy Johnson's success. I think the best chance of having success in this series is for him to win a 500.
Yeah, for sure. He's got the stat that they keep peddling out, more 400 and 500 mile race wins than everyone else combined on the grid.
That's pretty incredible, actually.
It's like 27 and everyone else has got like 23.
Wow.
But that is, of course, NASCARs do run more 500 mile races.
Yeah.
400, 500.
Let's not get bogged down in the details. Let's say it's pretty impressive for Jimmy. All right? Okay. We're getting the line up, so we're going through the row 3. Let's jump on. Pato in row 3 with Felix Rosenqvist, Roman Grosjean. Row 4, Takuma Sato. Power, Jimmy Johnson. That could be a 3 aiming for the win there.
What a row
Lucas, great show out for the rookie. Newgarden, they're shooting through the ones. Pagano, Hildebrand, Daly. 7. Callum Ilott, Alexander Rossi, Rahal. Rossi and Rahal could watch out for them later in the race. Sage Carey, Marco Andretti, Devlin DiFrancesco. That's not a bad result for Devlin considering how season. Colton, McLaughlin, Castro Neves. From row 9, can he do it? Of course he can. Kirkwood, Kellett and Juan Pablo Montoya, Christian Lundgaard, Jack Harvey, and who was last?
Stefan Wilson.
Stefan Wilson going from there.
Couldn't complete
lot of open seats in North Shore Shoot. There is indeed. Which is surprising, to be fair. I thought this would be a sellout.
I think they're 5,000 under capacity or something like that. Under capacity? Yeah, but if you think the total capacity is like 290, something like that.
I thought it was 400,000.
I think it in the stands.
Oh, right, okay.
Because they have like 30k people in the snake pit.
Okay, cool. Nice. The commentator's just focusing on Colton Hurton for a bit as well. You'll probably have that. So obviously we don't have the sound on in the background. So if we're trying to confuse and make out something, please do mention it in chat for us as we go along. But actually, just a quick second. Do you need to get the live timings up?
Yeah. Oh god. Oh.
So we're on the warm-up laps at the moment. Oh man, I can't believe this is almost snuck up on a bit. I suppose it's a little bit because obviously of our breaking content from here. But the month of May, this is it. This is the pinnacle of the racing calendar. I think for most people, this is their favourite race of the year. Out of the big races, I know a lot of people is Le Mans 24 Hours. You know, people will follow the whole F1 season from there. But I think this is a spectacle. This has to be it, doesn't it?
As the greatest race in the world?
Yeah.
For sure. No question. No question.
Your broadcast is way out of sync of mine. Got a drop. Enjoy the race. Apologies.
Are we too far ahead or are we too far behind?
I don't know. We'll go from there. There we go. Here's our little screen. We'll have live timing up there.
Watch on screen.
Stephen's trying to figure out technical issues at the moment, so now you're going from there. We're just walking along the kind of yard of bricks. This is it. If you're in chat right now, who are you backing to win today? I know trying to pick the winner of the Indy 500 is pretty impossible. But out of here, you've seen qualifying. Everything in a few hours' time, we're witnessing history. Whether that's good or bad history. But we will be witnessing history. Who do you think is going to be the winner? Are we coming to green? I think they're getting up to speed. I think they're coming up to Steve. Stephen, leave it. We'll leave the live timing. I think we're getting up to speed. The rows are forming. We'll get live chat up instead.
I may not have sorted that.
We'll get us up instead. Here we go. Scott Dixon leads to green at the 106th running of the Indy 500s. He's got a win, hasn't he?
Don't jinx him like that. Don't jinx him.
I'm not jinxing him like that. He's going to be fine. Here we go.
Silence.
Here
we go.
It's green. The Indy 500's off. Who's making early moves? Marcus Harrison looks like he's having a great start from there. He's moved all the way up. Oh, it's tight. McLaren boys are going wheel to wheel. That's a pretty tame start, to be fair. Everyone's coming pretty cool from that position. I'm trying to work out who is from where. Is that Felix or is that Pato on the inside? I mix up on there, but the McLaren boys are fighting each other out there. Palou takes an early lead. Dixon settles in behind, but bear in mind, the Indy 500 is a kind of...
It's already over!
It's over! Palou's won! Oh, look at that. They are ruining those flowers. That is terrible from there. Dixon is falling back. Renus VK, we know he likes to get up front early and leading. He did very much the same when he was on the front row last year, but Palou has gone shooting off. But like we said, the Indy 500, it's a chess game. So these early moves, it's all about kind of seeing where strategy is going out. You don't really know where people are going to stand until that kind of first round of pit stops. Willpower! Gary's back in Willpower.
You're seriously telling me we
Dixon,
still have
Johnson,
to carry
and
on
Castro
watching?
Neves. Yeah, we still have
You're
to
saying
carry on
Palou
watching.
hasn't won?
I'm saying Palou hasn't won, so you've got to deal with it. Right, okay, early ones after kind of lap 2. Palou leads, Dixon second, VK second. And VK looks like he's going to make a push for the lead here on track. Dixon third, Ericsson fourth, Carpenter fifth, Canaan sixth, Power seventh, Award eighth, Rosenqvist ninth, Grosjean 10th, Sato 11th, Ferrucci, Santucci is P12, Newgarden 13th, Malukas 14th, Rossi all the way up to 15th. Did he start 16th? No, he was in the 20s, wasn't he? So that is quite some early moves from there. Johnson's gone backwards. Johnson is down to 16th. So Looks like I'm not going from there. Caleb, good to see you on chat, and thank you. We appreciate your support. Gut says a Ganassi Castle have Palou with Ericsson, my dark horse. Nice. They were a lot of the Sky Sports Studios was backing. I say a lot of. Tom Caymore backed Palou and Ericsson, didn't he? From there. Is that Connor Daly? Is that the Bicknell car? That kind of like purple, or is that Sato?
It could have been Sato.
Could be it said Carpenter. That's who it is. Honestly, unbelievable, guys.
Yes.
So there, let's see if there's been any moves at the back. Kennett's near the back. Montoya is 29th. I think it started 30th. Herta hasn't really made any moves. Lundgaard is last at the moment. He is dropped. Must be pretty scary, I think, for the rookies out there. Who do you reckon is going to be the best? Malukas looks the best placed at the moment of the rookies to be the rookie of the year so far, but we obviously have a long time to go from there. Marco Andretti's up to 21.
Oh, sorry, for the
Sage
year.
Karam is 22. Yeah, not for the...
500.
Yeah, for the 500. Did I say the year? I didn't mean
Yeah,
that.
you did say
Biggest movers so far. Rossi up 5 places. Ferrucci up 4. De Francesco up 4 places as well. Go on, Devlin.
Are you saying Malukas is the best place to be the rookie of the Indy 500?
Yes.
What about Roman Grosjean?
Forgot about that. Because it's not his rookie season. Forget about that. He's a bit like when Pato didn't race the 500 and was a rookie from there. Dude, Rossi up to 15th in 2 laps. I know. This is Rossi. If there is a race, despite all of Rossi's bad luck in recent times, that you would back Alexander Rossi to win at, it would be the Indy 500, because he always looks lightning quick here, and he has started off like he has got his highlight reels at the 500 on overtakes. When Rossi's red mist drops and he just wants to go at the 500 and push it, he just overtakes and overtakes and overtakes. But VK is sitting back in behind Dixon. It looks like the front pack is just going to stay Palou, Dixon and VK, I imagine, for this first stint. Ericsson's staying up with their up there with the rest of the pack.
How are you feeling about TK? Obviously, the very experienced Indy Chip Ganassi driver. Qualified well. Chip Ganassi car's looking really good. Could he use his experience?
He's got a chance.
For a decent run here.
He's got a chance. So does probably everyone in the top 15 right now. But he has got a chance.
Well, it's a bit like Elio last year, you know?
Yeah. Elio sat around that P6 for most of the race before he made his move, didn't he? Pagenaud sits P17 at the moment. Castro Neves is 25th. Rahal is 24th. Karam's dropped. McLaughlin's up to 22. That seems like a few moves
Scott
made
Dixon
for
looks
Scott
like he's
Lobson.
switching with Palou.
So it very easily could be. Obviously, Ganassi, they work as a team and go from there. As they've got Dixon and Palou out front, they could very easily be controlling the race and be using the fuel saving together. So sharing the front load to make sure both of them hit their fuel numbers, and then just let them free go on that last stint. To make it go through the race, and it helps going from there. If they can get Ericsson up there past BK as well, could be really strong. They just squiggled the rear wing on screen.
It's
Not
a
sure
rear
why.
wing.
I guess it's going on ovals. Obviously, it's a really slim trim. Because
Well, they always say Dixon has one of the most trimmed out rear wings because he's the best at control. He doesn't need the extra bit of downforce. So maybe that's what they're saying.
Absolutely. Ericsson is a dark horse. A lot of people feeling Ericsson for the dark horse. Maybe it's potential to speed. Palou let him by. Absolutely, Palou let him by. That is the thing with the Indy 500 in the early stages. Overtakes, unless you're further back in the pack. So like someone like Rossi's overtakes.
Here we go, switcheroo.
Yep, there you go. They're just switching up. Dixon and Palou again. They will just be ones at the front, because obviously you're using more fuel when you're not sitting in someone's slipstream, and you're having to use more fuel out front to do that. They want to make sure that they keep changing it, especially when they've got the same teams, same drivers from the same teams. They kind of help that out. Yeah. I think I very much waffled in a way to get there.
Yeah, you waffled enough to get there.
They're about 1/3 of the way through the first stint already. I know. Flies by. How many cautions are going to be today? That's an interesting one, because cautions at the wrong or right time. Obviously, Dixon got stuffed on a caution last year, didn't he? And ran out of fuel. So Alexander Rossi did as well, and they had to get the starter up, and that basically ruled out Dixon and Rossi from the race, wasn't it?
Yeah.
After leading in the early stages, or
Hometown boy!
Max Chilton is chatting in the UK for anyone who's interested. Looks like the McLaren boys, I imagine, will probably do some switcheroos from there as well. Grosjean's kind of stay consistent around the 10 mark. Ferrucci, after moving up a few places to 11th at the start, has kind of stayed from there. So the top 10's pretty much stayed the same from what I can make out.
How they keep showing that flower shot. I just feel sorry for them. They're just like...
You heard it here first. Flower sympathiser. Oh, what are you doing?
I mean, it's like, whoa, just move them away from the racetrack. They don't have to go through that.
Guess who's back? Gianni's back. They are flying through the first stint. Glad start was free of accidents. Absolutely, it was a really clean start, wasn't it? Also, got to say, Scott Dixon's Indy 500 helmet this year looks pretty awesome.
Pretty nice, does it?
Yeah. Nice enough to kind of win it.
Oh! Another switcheroo of the Ganassis.
Where is Callum Ilott? We'll get on to you. We'll tell you. Callum Ilott is currently P26 at the moment. Wow. Which is not bad. Not bad. He's just kind of holding position. This is going to be a massive learning curve for Callum, because one, it's the most cars that he will be on track with for the entirety of the season. And two, it's an oval race, which he's only had one previous experience of doing. They've done that flower shot for decades. They have, haven't they? But I guess it's just to kind of really... Once you get that camera angle lower, you get a real kind of emphasis of the speed of the cars going around it, don't they? Edwin, don't forget this race event is basically a part of this year's Gumball 3000 Supercar Rally event from Toronto to Miami. Yeah.
I love how you're midstream of a Callum Ilott thing, and then the flowers just derailed you.
Look, what you have to understand is the flowers are the most important thing here. We can be talking about literally someone on the drive for 5 being alive with Elio Castro Neves about to claim 5 in things. And if someone wanted to talk about the flower shot, God damn it, I'll talk about the flower shot.
I don't even know what you're saying about Cam Ilott now.
Absolutely, it's that last 50 miles that count. Absolutely is. Anyone else surprised that Grosjean is holding his own and Jimmy's fallen down the order? Ganassi cars look lots better than Andretti cars, plus oval experience, plus 500 miles. It is very true. Grosjean has been massively impressive. Whoa! Was this the start? With Alexander Rossi.
This is a Rossi start there, yeah?
We've got some highlights. This is Scott McLaughlin making a move on Graham Rahal. Commercial for Peacock viewers now. Apologies.
I know what.
Alex, not surprised at all. Racing is a whole other deal than practice. Absolutely. This race, I think experience goes out the window. It's whether the racing gods look favourably upon you today. Oh, did you want to be sorting out the live timing?
Sure, I can.
Yeah, I didn't know. We probably, our faces are entertaining. But yeah, we can get some graphics up for you guys, and we can get some live chat up for you to switch with the chat and everything.
I can sort this out.
Okay.
Someone say something. Maybe chat will come up.
Maybe. Andretti cars look like station wagons out there. They're not looking rapid, are they? Looks like Scott McLaughlin is lining up a move on Devlin DiFrancesco, and he makes it clean into turn 1. Nice move from Scotty Mack there.
Okay.
He's obviously a guy that was really confident about... He really loves the experience, I think, Scott McLaughlin here. He was disappointed in his first season last year. He didn't get to do more qualifying, and he was only about 15th, and he was running well before there was that kind of weird hydraulics failure. There we go. We've got live chat coming up.
We've got live chat coming up for the live timings.
Oh no! How's that happened? Live timing chat.
I think I put everything into
As always, here at Indy Fanatics, we are the most professional setup and most kind of organised setup of coverage. If you want the most professional looking coverage of this year's Indy 500, please stay tuned to Indy Fanatics, because we don't do that. So Grosjean's dropped now. Ferrucci has made his way into the top 10. Santino Ferrucci. He's definitely a guy, I think, who could potentially win this race. I mean, look, dry rainbow. Every time Santino Ferrucci steps in an IndyCar, this guy could be an IndyCar, like, one of the best. He needs to get a full-time seat. It's not going to happen. But Santino Ferrucci needs a full-time seat. Justice for Santino! Maybe. Let's see how he gets on. And it's the first caution. Santucci's out.
I literally
made you look. Hey! And that's what happens when you go from there. Sage Karam, obviously was a big mover. I think we'll see Karam move up in the thing. It's that first round of pit stops. That's when the kind of first real jig up of proceedings kind of goes. Harvey's 28th, not doing great from there. Justin Wilson has got 31st. Dalton Keller is now running last with Lundgaard 32. Kirkwood 30th. McLaughlin, like we said, has made it into the top 20. Connor Daly 18th. Pagano 17th and Jimmy Johnson 16th. That's kind of stayed as it is. Takuma Sato is another one I think to look out for. Power is dropping at the moment. Power has dropped from 9th to 12th. Not sure why. If anyone can figure out why that's happened, go from there. What a yoke! Absolutely. VK still third, I know. Rocket Renus for you, Gianni. Joshua, exactly. Justice. But yeah, Ferrucci's now up to 9. Grosjean's back up to 10th, as like we said, Willpower has dropped. I don't know if that's a fuel-saving move that he's done, well, or whether Willpower has a problem. That's an interesting one to keep watching.
Question.
Does Willpower have a problem?
Which livery do you like the most from this year's Indy 500?
Let me watch them. Not the McLarens. No. That one!
That's good.
McLaughlin looking strong.
That was slightly better.
I'll be honest with you. As you bring up McLaughlin, the classic yellow number 3 Penske one, that's one of the great liveries of the Indy 500. But that's just a classic, isn't it? Scott Dixon's is the same all round. Go from there. Will Powers looks like a bit of a... Will Power, if an IndyCar was out of Sesame Street or a puppet, that's what I imagine Will Power's car to be. Has Will Power got an issue? Look, he's dropped to 14th now. He's dropping like a lead balloon.
He's going pretty slow, is it?
Has he got an engine issue?
Because he's dropped back a bit. Oh, don't tell me this is where Will's season falls apart.
You said it. You jinxed it. Will Power's livery is elite. There we go. Alex, if I've offended you with describing it as that's what I think a Muppet would look like, I apologise. But it is pretty good. Most livery, Canaan clean and crisp is, yeah. Clean and crisp for Canaan. Alexander Rossi's Auto Nation one's always a bit of a classic. Ed Carpenter's, I like the purple because I missed the purple of kind of Rick Ware Racing and Grosjean last year. I think that was a great livery last year. But yeah, I'm not sure Sato's has quite kind of captured that. He's dropping like a lead balloon.
Oh no.
But, like we said...
It's a major. Maybe he just had a little moment and he's just getting back up to speed. Because he hasn't dropped.
Seen in chat, what's up with Will Power?
Hometown
boy! Make on the stop. We'll see the changes Will Crew make on the stop. Yeah, he might have just the aero might have just gone. You might have just lost the balance of the car, which can quite easily happen at a 500. In a stint, you can do it. And unfortunately, when you're travelling on average about, 220 mile an hour? What's the race pace early doors? It's about 215, 216 miles per hour?
Don't look at me.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Somebody in chat can go from there. If you're even a mile per hour off that, you're losing big time.
Yeah. And he's not. Yeah, he's still there.
He's still there. He's still racing.
We can check his lap times now.
Absolutely. Let's go on to the live timing.
Okay,
he just about makes it. Who's the hometown boy? Hometown boy is Max Chilton. It was a long-running joke because he lives in Reigate, which is a town neighbouring our town.
Yeah, we should say, if you weren't here at the start, every time Max Chilton, because he's doing the UK coverage, appears, we are going to shout,
Hometown boy!
So, just to avoid any confusion, I think that clears up precisely. So we can see...
I went too far off. It looks probably around the 220 mark, doesn't it, average?
220?
Yeah.
Just under. 219. Probably. This is best. I'm trying to read, trying to understand the Indy live timings graphics.
So obviously the leads pack haven't really drifted away, but if you were to say that anyone has drifted away, it would be Dixon and Pelot. Oh, looked like Dixon was lining up a move there, and Pelot was like, no. Oh. Looks like Pelot was lining up a move there, and Dixon said no.
Will's about...
I saw the orange trim on Pelot's car and got confused.
Will's about 10th down every lap. Yeah, on the car in front.
That would do it.
And that's having a knock-on effect that, of course, Rossi and everyone else behind is also a 10th off round there.
I can't rationalise paying for a streaming service and still watching ads. Is that for Peacock? Yeah, that must be an absolute nightmare. That is crazy. We are very lucky. We just have clean coverage through. We have not had any ad breaks interrupted. Pit stops very soon. Absolutely, Gary. This is pit stops. I'm excited for the first round of pit stops because this is the major one that sets it up, because it will be the fastest pit stop of the year, I believe. I think when I was talking to the guy at Maya Shank, who used to talk to us a little bit to help with some technical stuff on the channel, because obviously the fuel tank is at its fullest and go from there, and its pressure that pushes cool. So yeah, it's key to get it right. The other ones you can get a little bit time, but if you lose time majorly on the first pit stop, it can really hurt you. First round of pit stops. But yeah, it looks like that's pretty much where we are. I think at the moment everyone's sat comfortable. They've made their early moves, and they're just waiting to see where they kind of play out.
We're coming up to the first round, aren't we?
Yeah, we're coming up to the first round, so that's why I'm going. They're sitting in there. So Dixon has pulled in. Dixon has pulled in. Connor Daly is in the pit stops. Is it a clean one from his crew? Yep. Oh, I don't know if that was too quick.
Front wing changes there.
So here it is. Is that Will Power in the pit as well, or is that Dixon?
This is Dixon.
This is Scott Dixon.
Yeah. Interesting to come in first there.
Usually, I believe the leaders prefer to stay out, don't they? But I don't know if Scott Dixon has PTSD from last year.
Did he want a front wing change? Maybe. There's 2 twists on the front wing.
Potentially.
It's not a major change there.
He was pretty comfortable with the car. Yeah. Right, the fuel is gravity led. Exactly, Gary. So
and here comes Pelot.
Okay, well, I guess Pelot has to cover off, because the thing is, you don't want to be caught not pitting if a caution comes out. And that's exactly what happened to Rossi and Scott Dixon last year. So yeah, like I said, I'm not sure if Scott Dixon had bad memories of last year. It's 30 degrees out there, so I think it's a pretty hot one. So also the tyres might be eaten up quite early. And
I think is an interesting one to look out for this year is, will the pit lane claim any more victims? Because last year it was just taking names on the pit entrance. Of course, that's where the first caution came out. Was it Stephen Wilson?
It was Stephen Wilson who just lost it, went in with too much heat and go for an edge.
It looks like everyone's negotiating it.
Jimmy Johnson has a very interesting Cavana livery with the fluorescent yellow.
Oh!
Okay. So, whoa!
Pelot comes out ahead of Scott Dixon, but then quickly switches to let Scott lead the way. There's no point holding each other up.
So as it currently stands, until they have cycled, Ericsson leads Carpenter, leads Canaan, leads Award, leads Rosenqvist. VK is in the pit, obviously a proud countryman as well with his Dutch heritage, having the Dutch flag on his
Ericsson
front wings. So that will leave...
Ed in as well. And Pato leads the Indy 500!
Pato!
Stop! Red flag the race! We don't need 500 miles. We've had enough. VK slots in behind Dixon and Pelot.
Will we see another Alex Rossi moment at the end of the race? There is potential, David. There is potential that we can see that. So if we stay green, lap 60 is the next window. Absolutely, yeah. It's cautions that completely start mixing up the windows and you start seeing mixed strategies come in for that basis. But yeah, at the moment, the next pit window for Dixon will open, for the first pitters will be lap 60 because that's when Daly and Dixon pitted.
Been pretty calm around the pit window. No major errors that we're seeing. We didn't see Will Powers stop. We're not sure if they made
any adjustments,
any dramatic changes to the front wing.
Who's he come out behind?
That car.
Yeah, but who is that car?
That car.
Is that who was he close to on track? I don't know. We'll try and figure out. Well, obviously, this is the part where the running order gets completely jumbled up because people are on different pit strategies, where they're going.
All we can say for sure is that Pato Award has led the Indy 500.
This is the fun part now of the Indy 500. And I especially like it when we get a caution and people start going off strategy and mixing things up on there. Because it's suddenly a mass confusion of going, where is he? Where is he in his pit stops? Is he actually there, or is he just there because he has cycled there and wait, no, he's got to pit soon and who's there? Castro Neves is third! He's going to win! Maybe. They said Will was loose, so they made a change. Nice. Cheers. Thanks, Gary, for doing that. That helps keep us informed as well as you.
Yeah, it looks like VK's getting involved in this front free fuel, whatever. Maybe he's making a move for the lead. Or maybe Scott Dixon. Maybe Scott at the moment because he's dropped back a bit here.
Yeah, it was a great...
Maybe he wasn't quite happy with the front wing changes.
In fairness, it was a great stop by VK because he was about a second off these leaders, wasn't he? So...
came out right behind them.
It was very close between Dixon and Pelot. There was only 0.06 of a second between their pit stops, so not really much to go from there.
Ooh.
Power outage at my house. No, Gary! No! Sorry, that was just to feel your pain. Elio Pitts. Damn, I thought he was going to come third for the rest of the race.
I thought he was going to win from there.
I thought it was.
I thought he was going to win.
Oh, hello, Scott McLaughlin's making moves. He's going on. Jimmy Johnson, Scott McLaughlin, here he comes in the yellow submarine. The yellow submarine. The yellow submarine.
Nice, that was a nice little song.
I know, it was, wasn't it? Should release it.
Yeah.
And I will call my band the Beatles.
Oh, catchy name.
I think so.
Yeah.
Beatles in a yellow submarine. Terrible. But yes, as it currently stands, I think we've got the top 10, shall we say. Actually, I think probably we say top 13 is as it would be. So Pelot, Connor Daly looks like he's benefited well out the top round of pit stops, actually. I think he generally has cycled up to 14th, so that's good from Ed Carpenter. They felt confident in their race car. Obviously, you can see that VK is doing well in P2. Ed Carpenter's 5th, and Connor Daly started way back, but now is up to 14th, so that's positive for him. Award is...
Sorry? Award is 5th?
Well, yeah, that's just happened. That has just happened in front of my eyes. So I can't predict the future, can I? Can't predict the future.
Whoa!
Power is back.
Oh!
Is that VK? VK is gone. VK is out of the Indy 500. That looks like a shunt that's taken out the rear of his car. We were just saying how good Ed Carpenter looked. If that's not a commentator's curse, I don't know what is. But they will be gutted, as VK was probably looking as their best chance of winning this race. But yeah, that looks... let's see if VK gets out of the car okay. I imagine that hopefully he is okay. He's been checked by the GMR medical team.
Doesn't look like anyone else was caught up in that.
We're just looking at... VK hasn't got from the car, so it might have actually been quite a big hit. I mean, at 200 and whatever mile an hour to go, they're all big hits. There isn't a small hit. He is moving in the car, I think. Yeah, there you go. So VK's getting out of the car. That's what, first and foremost, you always like to see. But the interesting thing is...
Here we go, about to see a replay.
Okay, so... he just gets loose. Just gets loose. He tries to catch it. He almost catches it. And then he can't catch the second one. Whoa, my God.
That's why they're bringing the fire extinguishers over.
So we're right on board with Dixon, see it, and yeah, he just lost it, couldn't catch it, and that looks come out of turn 2, going on to the back straight. He lost it.
Yeah.
So he maybe lost it on the weight jacker.
Ah, such a shame.
Go for that. Sorry for the F word. No problem, Gianni. You obviously are a big Dutch fan, and go for that. Oh no, not the Beatles. Sorry, Gianni. No! From Alexis. All feel the pain. The VK's there in their orange. They look genuinely heartbroken. Guys. I mean, you would be. Your son was riding second. Or brother. Or whatever the relation is. But yeah, that brings out your first caution. Now, the interesting thing is...
Everyone pitted.
Everyone pitted, so I don't know if it necessarily affects strategy too much, say, going into the next round of pit stops, but this may be now the type that obviously Graham Rahal last year tried to do one less pit stop than someone else, so people might be going into major fuel saving mode and they might decide on where they are after the initial openings to switch up strategy, go from there. Those of us on Peacock didn't see it live though. Did you not? In fairness... The live shot wasn't great.
We only saw him going backwards across the field onto the grass.
Yeah. And in fairness, with VK, he's a big orange car. So it was quite easy to tell it was him. He does have one of the most recognisable ones. Dallara chassis is amazing. Those hits are insane. Amazing safety work. Absolutely. I would much rather a slower and heavier race car that sees drivers walk away from those sort of crashes than a more fragile one that puts drivers more in danger. Any Super GT fans in chat for David? I believe he will probably want to talk about Super GT.
Hometown boy!
Hometown boy! Max Chilton is in chat. I'm generally heartbroken for VK. Yeah, it is tough, Johnny. I don't know what it was. He just got... Did he just take too much speed in? I don't know. Did he clip the inside?
We haven't seen him on board yet, so we haven't seen his hands.
I don't know if he dropped too low. It just seems, just as he's hitting the apex, the back end kicks out, he saves it, but obviously he overcorrects too much, the back end kicks out again, and then that one's too big to save.
And we're seeing a Swan
Pedalo!
Going backwards.
And that's pretty damn impressive. That's the, I'm pretty sure that's the NBC guy.
There you go. Live scenes from the Snake Pit we're getting now.
Voice of Andrew van der Bert.
They are having a great time.
There is an Indy 500 party going on in the Snake Pit.
Yeah. festival? There just happens to be a race going around outside.
Right.
You're stunned.
Just very confused. Tough break for VK. He was fast today. Absolutely. I think the crashes when you're fast always hurt the most because you then really start to question the what ifs.
We have seen some big crashes this year so far. We
Yeah.
had Dalton Keller's crazy, didn't he have 50G crash?
I think so, yeah.
But then he was saying that his...
I was right.
Yeah, you were
It's
right.
the NBC guy.
We had... who was the one that got shunted by Devlin? No, not Devlin, some Tino Frucci. Was that Manukas? Did he get tagged by Frucci? That was in Carb Day, and then later we had Colton Herter's short flight over Indiana.
We did. They were some big crashes, but again, like we said in chat, testament to the safety. Can't wait till September. I know Gianni going to the Dutch Grand Prix. Maybe the setup was wrong for VK. Maybe they adjusted the setup in the pit, got a bit looser, and unfortunately went too loose. Yeah, just got loose at 200 plus miles an hour. It sucks. He should go to a big team next year. Well, I think the rumours are Arrow McLaren SP, and whether they are a big team, I guess they've got a more stable line of investment, should I say. Because I think at the moment, Arrow McLaren obviously ahead, but it's not a massive jump up, is it? Hello from Sacramento. Hello, Leonidas. Welcome to the chat. 38 viewers of you in the chat currently and watching along. We appreciate you spending your Indy 500 with us. Really appreciate it.
If
Just got
McLaren,
Peacock back. Everyone
okay,
pit.
right.
Everyone did pit.
Yeah, we think so. Everyone relevant. Wow, that's harsh if someone did pit. I'm pretty sure everyone did pit. If you were McLaren, talking about VK going to them, would you take VK or would you take Rossi?
Or would you take both?
Do you think they're realistically going to go up to a
VK.
full car?
100% VK. Rossi's got more chance of winning you a 500. Although VK has proven very quick around here. And they probably have a similar amount of luck. But Rossi has won there. But I just don't know what I'm getting from Alexander Rossi in the championship.
Fair enough.
Congrats on 5k, guys. Well deserved. Lucas, thank you so much for your message on Instagram. Sorry, I haven't had a chance to reply to it as well. Thank you for everyone, like we said, everyone who's continued to support us through, obviously, breaks in content. It's not as regular as what we have hoped and have wanted to kind of carrying on through this. But yeah, we thank you for your understanding. We're trying to live stream as many of these races for the rest of the season as possible as well going forward. But, you know, at least we're here for the big race. Willpower is in the pit. Is that... Oh, no. He stalled it. Oh, no. Oh, no.
And that's Willpower's Indy 500 over.
It's not over, but it doesn't help.
That's Willpower's Indy 500.
He's going to have to push on the restart, that's for sure. Forget the race. Let's go to the party instead. Absolutely, Snake Pit, here we come. Woo! No, Indy 500.
Definitely pitted though, didn't he?
Yeah, but I don't. Maybe that's why we didn't, because we didn't see the pit, so we didn't see if it was a good pit or not. So maybe we caught the back end of him stalling. Obviously, we don't have the commentary. They might have said that on commentary going now. VK told a report ECR has exclusive negotiation rights until August. He also said that he values loyalty and Ed took a chance on him.
Fair enough.
I think if Ed Carpenter Racing shows enough competitiveness, I think VK's more than willing to stay. But I think he will also be very open. If someone like Penske come in for him, it's going to be very hard to turn down, isn't it? The sneaky Swedes will win. Rosenqvist? No, Marcus Ericsson, of course, I believe. I want him to stay at Ed Carpenter Racing since they always bring in at Indy and want mid-tier teams to thrive. Yeah, absolutely. I have a lot of respect for that, Alex. You want to see the midfield teams challenge the traditional hierarchy in IndyCar for the past 20 years of the kind of Chip Ganassi's, Andretti's and Team Penske's. I know obviously Andretti have now dropped away a little bit. I know they still get race wins far more regularly than, well, they probably get them on the regularity of Arrow McLaren SP now, to be fair. We'll go for now. Power outage! Power's gone! Heartbreaking. Lap 41. So lap 71 opens the next window for pitting. It will be closer to 80, I think. Yeah, I think definitely after the caution. And this will be where, it'll be interesting to see if there are any changes in strategy. We're now on lap 46. We're coming up to a quarter of the race being run here.
I guess Will Power is still in the lead lap, right?
Yeah.
Okay. If he's still in the lead lap, then fair enough, his 500 isn't over. Wonder why he was coming in. Wonder why he came in.
Was that under caution? Or was that just his... They just had time because the pit stop sequence was very...
Yeah, maybe they was showing a replay.
Yeah. Because the pit stop sequence was very close to that first caution.
Well, he's currently running 30th. So...
Whatever it is, it's not great for Will. So we go green here. Alex Palou leads us the green flag. Scott Dixon then follows, and then it's Marcus Ericsson. Now it is a three-way fight for Chip Ganassi. Takuma Sato goes wide, and who else was that going wide? I believe it was Santino Ferrucci. Bang! Squeeze past, I believe that's the McLaren of Pato Awards, or was it Felix? It was Felix Rosenqvist. It was Felix Rosenqvist that they go past. Roman Grosjean sitting in behind Malukas as well. So, what? Oh no, that must have been Kanaan and Sato that went past. Yeah, Kanaan obviously has a very clean livery. Sato, like I said, I've got a good feeling about Takuma Sato winning a third Indy 500. I don't know. I put him in my fantasy Indy. I also put Will Power there, so I guess maybe we can't take too much from that. I also predicted on the Indy fantasy for Will Power to win.
He can still win.
He can still win, just difficultly.
Just difficultly. That's the word.
Absolutely. McLaughlin's still doing well. He's up to 17th. Rossi's chilling 16th. Connor Daly is up to 13th as it currently stands. Pagenaud is now coming to 14th. He is potentially a dark horse. Meyershank, obviously the team that won with Helio Castro-Neves last year. But Simon Pagenaud, another driver who is superb at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. I think he's definitely one to kind of keep an eye on as this race develops. Malukas makes his way into the top 10. You've got to say at the moment, he is doing a fantastic rookie performance so far.
Yeah, for sure.
He's been in and around that kind of 14th to 10th spot all race. He's just quietly going about his business. It's one lap to go and then we will be a quarter of the way through the race. Green. Of course, Sato does not give up. Pato! Go Pato! Go Pato! Looks like TK's moved back up into P6. Who is that? Is that TK? Yeah, that is TK. Yeah. Is this potentially TK's last 500? Because I know it was originally a 2-year deal, wasn't it, with Ganassi? And obviously with Jimmy Johnson running, they had to get some extra funding for it. Because I don't believe he was running any other races, really. Did he run the Oval at Texas? No. How's your F1 fantasy team doing, Mike and Stephen? Mine not great, David. Stephen?
I think I switched Will in as well last minute. So
no, for F1 fantasy.
F1 fantasy?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's there. I haven't changed it much.
Gianni has now joined the Pato hype train for the rest of the race. Now he's lost Gianni. If he can't get the Rocket Renus winning, he's going to support a car in orange.
Nice. It's basically, what other car out there is a car in orange other than a McLaren? Scott Dixon.
Yeah, I suppose he's quite a big name. Yeah, I guess he's got a fairly good
Will
chance.
Power's a bit of orange. Will Power's a bit of everything on his car.
To be honest, last 3 years, Scott Dixon has been pretty imperious at the Indy 500 without winning. So, is it third time a charm? Because obviously Sato won in 2020, but he was unlikely to make the end. It was the late caution, wasn't it? Was it Karam who crashed,
or was it of TK doing a triple?
Whoa! TK! Whoa!
Oh! TK with a triple on the outside.
Then Sato, bang! Was that TK on the outside?
Yeah.
You never tell Penske no.
TK's just he's definitely giving me Edo vibes from last year. Just there. Come alive.
There you go, Stephen's feeling it. You heard it here first. Is that Callum Ilott with Colton Herter? So it looks like Colton Herter has just made his way past Callum Ilott. But the relevancy to the outcome of this race is pretty slim.
That could be a race for the overtake for the lead. Oh!
Maybe if a caution
That's a
falls
little
at the right
moment
time.
there from Colton.
X.
Callum's going to come back on him here.
Oh, here goes
Outside.
Callum. He's not having any of that, Colton. Get back in your place.
Yeah, Callum just had a little moment on the inside of turn 4 there. Obviously, he's running the backup car with setup changes you're hoping just match up from what you had your
It's a
actual
different
oval
car. It's just coming out. Imagine Connor Daly winning a race. Connor Daly winning a race would be pretty incredible, couldn't it? Because wasn't it the last winner from Indianapolis was Wilbur Shaw?
Oh.
Back in 1930s was his last one. Yeah, because he came back to the Speedway after the war to save the Speedway rather than race at the race. So yeah, his racing career was pre-World War II. So yeah, I believe that's the last Indianapolis winner it would be. So Connor Daly, now up in 12th, is looking pretty good. I mean, you say TK's giving you Elio Castro Neves vibes. Is Ed Carpenter? Remember Ed Carpenter had some issues on the pit stop last year. He's now just hanging around that P5 spot. Is he going to be right up there towards the end? You've now got Honda, Chevy, Honda, Chevy, Honda, Chevy, Honda.
Honda are back, basically.
For the 500.
It was all kind of... They've dominated the last few years, but with how Chevys have taken control early on the road, street circuits, it kind of almost looked like this could be Chevy's year at the 500, but the Honda power cars are going strong, as they have done the last few years.
Oh, Rena's VK has been interviewed. That's got to be a tough one. It's got to feel tough. Having close calls. Herta having close calls, yes. Sorry, I thought you were like, having close calls. I was like, all right. As long as Ed Carpenter see the front, he has a chance. Absolutely, he does. He is a guy with a huge amount of experience around here. He's another Indianapolis boy himself, isn't he? And he just keeps racing, and he's still like Ed Carpenter. He's so good around Indianapolis. He's had so many pole positions here. He's always been there or thereabouts. His best finish is second, isn't it? I think that was around about 2013-14 range, maybe a little bit earlier or later than that. Basically, I don't know. That's where my guesstimate is going on that basis. But yeah, Ed Carpenter.
What's that in the road?
No, Rosenvista's taken Sato back as well. Oh, is this Herta? He's got past. Who is?
Who's he reading in?
Oh, Power's gone behind Keller.
Hunter Boy!
Hunter Boy! Oi! Is that Marco Andretti? I think it is. Or is it Jack Harvey? Might be Jack Harvey.
I can tell you that he is...
Herta's a lap down.
Oh. It's Christian Lundgaard in front of him. Wait, you're telling me Herta's a lap down?
Or he's dropped back suddenly off Callum Ilott. One of the two.
He is... oh, wait. Colton, yeah. Yeah, well, yeah. Look, I don't know.
No. BK only crashed because crypto is in.
That's why choosing Alex. Your sponsors is very important. Because if your sponsors aren't doing well, your car's not going to do well.
Andrew Vandenberg, COO and founder of TheRace.com.
The other one pairing up Max in our UK coverage.
Yeah. They should have got us, really, shouldn't they, guys? Should have been us. But if we were on Sky Sports coverage, we wouldn't be able to a global audience like you guys. And that's where we'd rather be.
Yes. Yes, we would.
Absolutely. People would be going, oh, it's the Indy 500. We're Indy fanatics. Here we are.
Here we are.
That was it. I wish for the days of commercial-free 500 too. I mean, absolutely. I feel sorry for you guys. I know it's what it's based on, but if there's one race that should be commercial-free, it should be the Indy 500. Surely it can make enough money to be commercial-free. Can't even get a half-time show.
Could you imagine? After 100 laps, they all come in.
Red flag, red flag.
They bring out some performers.
Hi, I'm new to IndyCar. This is only my second race I watched and my first Indy 500. What should I be looking for? Everything! No, welcome and happy first
500.
Indy 500. Whoa! What should you be looking for? So we're in the first half of the race. So what I would describe the Indy 500, the first part of the race, you only, the last 50 laps after the last round of pit stops, that's where you can really kind of start to pay attention to positions and see who's really going to start to challenge and push for the lead of this race. First 100 laps, it's a chess game. You've got to see who's going on the kind of fuel saving strategy, who's going on who's going to do more pit stops essentially on this one. You've got the Ganassi boys obviously out there early, although Pato Ward has joined the top three, splitting
Pato!
Marcus Ericsson. So you should look out for Pato, but Palou and Dixon at the moment look like they are controlling this race, ready to go for a head-to-head shootout at the end of it.
Don't forget about the old boys. You got Takuma in there. You got TK in there. You got Ed Carpenter in there. Guys with years, decades of experience behind them.
Herders free falling. Thanks, Alexis, for giving us that moment.
Nice. Performed beautifully.
Thank you. Some say I should have been a musician. I call those people liars. What is everyone's first 500 and that they can remember? The first 500 that you really paid attention to?
Oh, we're going into the next round of pit stops with the first pitter.
I think 2017 was probably ours.
Couldn't use my eagle eye to see who was coming into pits there. But yeah, 2019.
2017 with Alonso's first 500. You know, the one he nearly won it for Andretti.
I didn't really watch that. That was mainly you for Alonso.
Yeah. Fernando! Although he says he doesn't want to come back to the 500. Boo, Fernando. Well, the incline is less at the moment.
Said it was
because
too hard.
it was difficulty of overtaking. And then it's like...
You know what, Fernando? Just get good.
Whoa! Just ask Santino Ferrucci how easy it is to overtake round here. Santucci. For your first 500, wait till midway to see if any teams try a full strategy. Also, always watch till the end. Never know what can happen, i.e. 2011. Absolutely. Go for net. 78, Mark. That's awesome. That is a lot of 500s you've watched. A lot of great races, actually, now for now. My first 500 was 2005. Became a huge Weldon fan. Rest in peace, Danny boy. Obviously, it was 20 years last year, wasn't it, of the accident. Really tough, I think, because I don't know what he would have achieved or how many 500s he might have gone on to win as well. Your second was when Justin Wilson died. That year, was it? Obviously, Justin Wilson didn't die at the 500, did he? I think he... Was it Texas? I can't remember where it came off. But yeah, obviously... it's sad when a driver passes and hopefully less of that happens. 82 was yours. Nice, Gary. Nice. Again for you. A lot of great... 82, was that the Andretti and Bobby Unser kind of tragedy?
No,
not tragedy, controversy.
Gone. They're just going slow.
Jimmy Johnson is in the pits. So is this the start of the next pit window?
I said I didn't see who was coming in first, but the stops have started.
Oh right,
we're about on schedule. We did have a caution, so we'll push back this. So it'll be around lap 70. I think we get the en masse pit stops.
Yeah. Okay, so Dixon's in as well. Dixon's in. Connor Daly is coming in for an early pit as well. But that makes sense because Dixon and Daly pitted on the same lap last time. So it's big moves here. Big one for the Chip Ganassi boys. Make sure it's a clean tyre change. Makes a couple of adjustments on the front wing.
A few twists here and
there.
Not
too much. Connor Daly looks like he had a clean pit stop
Whoa!
as well. Oh, caution! Caution!
Why not?
Oh, so does that leave Palou in big trouble? He's just come in the pit. Is he okay? Or does that really...
No, that'll be fine.
That helps Palou. So the awards, Ericsson's, Carpenter, Canaan, Rosenqvist, Sartos, Ferrucci, they could be an issue. Callum Ilott, he's out. He is out of his first 500. Someone asked earlier, what's going on with Callum Ilott? He's crashed. Sorry, he's crashed. I point that way because that's where our TV is, but for you it looks like I'm pointing right.
He's not on the timer sheets.
Yeah. No, Palou crashed. No, Palou didn't crash. He's fine. It's Ilott. Palou is fine.
He's fine.
But
out the car.
It all depends on the pit stop.
Let's see, is there another victim of turn 2?
Wow, he big time got loose and lost it. Went right up in on the wall. Yikes. Whoa!
Matrix skills from, is that... Which Rahal Lemon Lanigan car was that?
Was that Rahal Lemon Lanigan or was it Sage on car? These seem early, okay. This will get Dix on lap 100. Palou is going to lose a ton of track positions. Yeah. Holy hell, that crash. It's
nice to see no one's actually been collected by these two big shunts so far.
Yeah, it's nice that if you're going to have a crash, it's only just affecting one driver at the moment. It's not massively going from there. So this is an interesting caution. Now, this is a caution that will mix up strategy a bit. Looks like Palou has lost out big time here at the moment. He looks like he's filtered back into where Rossi is. Alex Palou's on screen, so if anyone's got the commentary to go from now. Man, the car just snapped around. These cars must be extremely hard to drive. On ovals, it is so hard to drive.
You know what I think is too dangerous? We need to red flag the race and leave this as the result.
If anyone hasn't clocked on to why Stephen has said that, it is because Pato O'Ward is currently leading the Indy 500.
Oh!
Yeah.
Whoa.
Wow, that's such a surprise to Stephen. No, didn't see that one
Because he's
coming.
going to win then. I can tell you that Pelot came out behind Rossi. And where is... so I'm like peering around. I don't know. He's ahead of... Pelot's ahead of Dixon. Dixon's a big loser there. At the moment, Pelot actually was pretty good because obviously he did half his pit stop with the grid going at a slower pace. So he's come out quite well. I think Pelot's a big winner there.
I guess it maybe extends a lead.
Maybe
Let's go and see what...
Maybe I'm talking rubbish there, but it kind of looks like Pelot's a big bit of a winner.
We haven't made it to halfway to make it an official race. Yes, Stephen.
What? Well, okay. Let's do another 30 laps behind caution, and then call it there.
Going from hello.
Pelot's in again. So, is this an emergency pit stop?
Going from hello, to goodbye, Pelot. Bye.
Wait, okay. So Pelot was in
Pelot.
the pit lane. So was he not allowed to complete his stop because the caution came out before? We need someone more experienced with 500s. So.
Absolutely, that is a good point. Pelot got screwed like Dix last year.
Oh, it is literally an emergency top-up. And
Tom Gaymore is on screen. That was scary.
Okay, so
Wow,
sorry.
we went straight to it.
Pelot never completed his pit stop. Oh, sorry. Hometown boy!
Hometown boy! He's on screen. Sorry, I'm slower than this. We got it from there. Emergency fuel only. Yeah. Oh, no.
So Pelot wasn't allowed to do his first pit stop, even though he was in pit lane?
No, he's only allowed to put emergency fuel only.
No, because he came in, he was in whilst the caution came out.
Yeah. Oh, that is tough.
So basically, he had an effective drive-through penalty, and then he had to come in for like a 5-second stop.
So what I said, Dixon and Connor Daly is the big winner. Oh my God, Connor Daly, hometown Indianapolis boy, might be in for a real chance here.
Yeah, well, we'll see if the front runners have to come in for emergency top-ups as well, or if they make it.
Yeah. Pelot is not going to win. Odds are he'll wreck out trying to get back to the front. Aero's much different back. Yeah, absolutely, Mark. I do agree. Yeah. Really hate the pit road rule. If there is no crash in the pits, then there is no need to close them. Keep them open. I guess it does really go from there. Such a dumb rule. It's not like he could bail out from the pit.
Everyone's coming in. Pit road is open.
Pit road's open. So this is going to be interesting to see from there. So we've got Carpenter, O'Ward, Kanaan, Ericsson on screen. They're out. Looks are going... Oh, no! Issues with... Oh! I think Ed had to be held.
Pato makes it out ahead of them all. But where is Scott Dixon?
So Kanaan's made it up one place in the split. Ferrucci's made big moves. Carpenter's gone down 2. Rosenmist lost a place. Newgarden's up 2. Pagano's up 2. Those are guys that you want to be looking at. And there's the crash again that we're out on this caution for. Callum Ilott.
Where did Scott Dixon's filtered to 5th? Is that correct? Are the timing sheets correct?
I don't know. We'll have to... I don't think the time screen's here. I'm just going to... Oh my God, past 17. We've lost the camera. I'm going for a quick toilet break.
It's just me. I could do this. Don't panic. Don't panic. We believe in Pato. Is Scott Dixon... We're not getting any live shots at the moment, so I'm not sure Scott is 5th. Scott 5th, Connor 6th. No, wait. Okay, Scott leads, Connor 2nd, Pato rounds up the top 3. So yeah, I think Connor Daly is the biggest winner there. Oh, we're getting a replay of when the caution was thrown. Was it just as he was coming into pit road? I mean, the amount of times we've seen Callum Ilott bin it. Nice, Johnny. Holiday off. We've only got a 3-day week here in the UK. Because Queenie's birthday. How is Eddie Castro Neves doing? Is Eddie in the? We're just getting the what's the word? The compulsory Eddie Castro Neves on board.
Daily. The drive for 5 is alive. Wait, I probably need to close the door.
Eddie's up to 16th now. 16th? It's better than where he started. 16th?
Yeah,
Can he do it? Can he do it?
Well, there's only over half the race to go.
Yeah, Connor Daly, biggest winner there. Where was he sitting before that?
Got some 500 snacks, a sausage roll.
Because obviously Scott Dixon, even though he is first, he kind of is a winner, but then he hasn't really. He didn't really gain. He was first, and now he's first.
Oh, we're now on the Jimmy. He broke his hand, didn't he?
Yeah.
Reinventing the wheel. Watch the full series on calender.com.
Only Jimmy.
So,
Jimmy
quick
knows
question
Jimmy.
while we're under caution. Do Americans have sausage rolls? Are sausage rolls an American thing too?
I feel like
or is it just a distinctly British thing?
No, they must be.
No. Pastry, basically a sausage in pastry. That is a sausage roll. Well, I'm eating one, so I thought I'd kind of, illustrate. We can talk about the race as well. I'm going to an island above my province. Oh, cool. Janet, sorry, above your province. Nice.
Hotel boy!
Hotel boy! I saw it. Look at me go.
One of us is switched on. You haven't spotted any of these.
David, I'm sorry. Where is Pillow? Pillow's gone.
I shall give
Pillow's
you
gone, buddy.
a little update on Pillow. Maybe I can scroll down far enough.
Oh my God, Jimmy Johnson's 29th. What's happened there?
Pillow is 27th right now. Is he on the screen yet?
I took a gamble on Johnson. It hasn't worked out.
I think I followed your lead because you were like, he's cheap. Yeah, Marco Andretti, I was like, Marco's got a good race car. And where is Marco Andretti?
Will
19th. Marco Andretti is 19th.
Will Power is back up to 23rd, so he's still in contention for a win here.
It's done him a little bit of good, that caution.
Ferrucci! Santucci for the win!
How about those small margins? It showed us a replay of Pillow pulling into the pit lane. I couldn't see any lights, but I think he only just missed out on the pin. And is this Pillow in again?
He is in again. Oh my God.
Who else is in? Jimmy's in again?
Sausage roll was a Dutch thing, by the way. Nice.
Whoa.
God, I love Jimmy, but my God, give us another stories with other drivers.
Why is he getting... Oh, wait.
I know, Alexis.
Wait, is that a replay?
It is a bit... No, I think that's...
No, because he's just got a top up.
Yeah, but he might have got emergency fuel.
No, but the pit lane was open.
Yeah, but he might not have done that. He might have waited. No, I don't know. You call them pigs in blankets. Is that what you call them? Our pigs in blankets are sausages wrapped in bacon. That's our pigs in blanket.
This is great caution talk.
Absolutely. This is what you tuned into. Like going, snacks for sporting events. It's a major thing. Do I need to turn the light on, by the way? We are starting to get a little
I
bit
just
dim.
want to know how Dalton can win this.
Alex, you don't...
We believe.
You don't need to know how Dalton win this. You just know. That's all it is. It's not... You don't worry about the how. You just know. Dalton Keller greater than your favourite driver. Absolutely, Alex, yeah. Track action photo and video from Missouri, USA. Fun listening to you guys' coverage. First 500 was in 1993. Nice. Watching Mansell almost win. I've been 17,500 since last trip in 2019. Awesome. That's wicked. Thanks for tuning into our coverage. Feel privileged, you being a 500 veteran, like all you other 500 veterans in chat, that you are willing to kind of spend it with us. Yeah, we're very grateful to have so many of you along for this. I think we're up to 41 now. I think that's a peak of where we've been terms of viewerships. I think we're about to come to green, and Stephen's gone to the toilet at just the wrong time. I got to say that loud so he kind of panics and goes from there. So, yeah, we are coming in green flag. Stephen is running around from there, but Scott Dixon leads the pack. Connor Daly P2, Pato Wall P3. Pato making a move on Connor Daly. Looks like Tony Kanaan is going to make a move on Ericsson. No, he slots in behind his Chip Ganassi teammate. Pato drops up. He went for a move on Connor Daly. And you know on ovals, if you make a move and go for a move, but you don't make it stick, you often leave yourself open and vulnerable. Scott McLaughlin looks like he is moving up the track. Is that on the verge of a top 10 for Scott McLaughlin? It does look like, yeah, P12. Scott McLaughlin is a great big mover. Can the New Zealand driver, who obviously won the season opener, can he potentially be a challenger for the race today? We don't know. Connor Daly, he's looking to lead. He led the most laps at last year's Indy 500. He's having a look at Scott Dixon. He got the biggest roar at the Indy 500. We are well informed once he was leading the race. So I imagine if he lines up Scott Dixon, here he is. He's in the slipstream. Is he going to make a move? Connor Daly. Oh,
you hold it. No. You hold it here.
I don't know. This is where he took the lead last time, I'm pretty sure. He went into turn 3 from last year, from my memory. Here we go. This is it. He's lining up the move now. Yeah, look at this. He is all over Scott Dixon. He's going to take the lead for the Indy 500. No, he's not. What a lie. What a lie. He's just sitting in there.
He wants to save some fuel. He doesn't want to jump to the lead. He did 50 laps last year, and where did that get him?
Well,
in the tyre in the face. He doesn't want to lead any more laps to get a tyre in the face. Grain Rail's pit crew is still there. He's just going to sit back and save some fuel.
Patience, he rolled out of it. He absolutely did. The thing for Scott Dixon that's now interesting, obviously for Ganassi as a team, with Dixon and Palou up there, they were...
scratch that! Connor Daly takes the lead!
Yeah! Indianapolis hometown boy! The crowd goes, whoa! Woo! We were saying, what's the point of Connor Daly in Indycar this year? This is the point of Connor Daly. That was harsh. Why did you say that about Connor Daly? He's trying. That's really rude. He's quick.
And you're saying that.
Unbelievable. Gianni needs to stop making racing jokes. No, the racing jokes are great, Gianni. Keep them coming. He's fuel saving. He is. But he still wanted to hear that cheer. But yes, obviously Scott Dixon and Alex Palou, obviously you can unofficially work as a team with Connor Daly and Dixon kind of sharing positions of that. I don't know if Connor Daly just led to just kind of get the cheer and now has gone into fuel-saving mode go for now, because that was a very quick concede of the lead. But yes, Palou and Dixon were working very well in tandem in the leaders, and now obviously Palou's out the picture and Ericsson is there or thereabouts, but obviously he's not up there with Dixon. It may not compromise, but Dixon's now, obviously, he's one of the best fuel savers and the best at hitting his fuel numbers, but he's on his own, so to say. So that may keep him going. Go Noblesville! Daly only needs to lead the last lap. Absolutely, David. Absolutely. That is the most important lap to lead at the 500. Just ask Dan Weldon in 2011. I'm pretty sure he didn't lead the lap up until that last lap. Yeah. When Hildebrand crashed out.
Oh.
That is a painful one. But
turn 4.
As a script, it was a nice way for Dan to go out, shall we say. But yeah, as we can see, so Connor Daly and Scott Dixon look like unofficially in a partnership. Pato is right up there though, but Scott McLaughlin is the man making moves. He looks like he's closing in on Simon Pagenaud. He's slightly progressed his way. And Joseph Newgarden. Now, Joseph Newgarden has never won the Indy 500. He is a 2-time Indycar champion. He's won the series twice and been ever so close the past couple of seasons. He's right up there in the championship again this year, with Palou going back, with Will Power going back. Newgarden and McLaughlin, thinking championship-wise, not only the race today, have a real chance to get some big points in the championship. And you know who else is winning big today in terms of the championship as things currently stand?
Scott Dixon.
Oh, I thought you were going to go Pato Award, but we'll go Scott Dixon.
Well, who's winning the biggest? Scott Dixon.
Technically, yeah, I suppose so.
I mean, at the moment, he's going to get bonus points for leading the most laps.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, he's currently second.
Yeah.
But he's interchanging for the lead.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess. There you go. That's that.
Scott Dixon is the main title contender that needs a good result at the 500. Pato's already there.
It's time for another Pigs in Blanket.
No. No. Just because we're watching an American race doesn't mean you have to start calling sausage rolls pigs in blankets.
Why? These are our people now. They've adopted us. We're basically honorary Americans.
Can we get passports?
Maybe. Anyone can get an American passport? Not illegally, just to confirm.
We have to pass a test. Do you think in the citizen test they ask any questions about the 500?
I hope so.
Do you think there are questions as
They
like,
should.
what is the Borg-Warner Trophy?
We should have an old Indy 500 racer. I think some of them are old Indy 500. Sting a long way to go, but fun to see Daly in the lead. It absolutely is. Whoa! Look at that for a restart.
Yeah. And yeah, all he could do was watch 4 cars go...
That's why Scott McLaughlin made
side.
big moves. Yeah, that was huge moves from Scott McLaughlin there. That was great. But Castro Neves is there or thereabouts. 14th's not a bad place to be at this stage of the race. The drive for 5 is alive! Are you having fries with that? Would people have fries with sausage rolls or pigs in blankets, so to say?
Or pigs in blankets, so to say.
So to say, so to say.
I think they still understand you when you say... So if you didn't understand me...
Well, I don't know how to work subtitles, so, I just want to make it clear for everyone.
A translator. Can we get a
No.
translator in?
No Indy 500 questions on the citizenship desk. Damn.
Ah.
Bollocks. Back to the racing. I've got a mouthful, so please talk.
Scott Dixon's leading the... No, he's not. Yeah, he is leading the race. Sorry, the laptop is perfectly positioned, so I don't see the timers. So sometimes I go like this, just to see what the timers are. And then we have a light that's even in the way of the timer screen on the laptop.
Where I have you
So
to
I'm
both.
blind.
So that's why I do the rundowns. So, Scott Dixon leads. Connor Daly leads Pato Awards. Ericsson's P4, Kanan's P5. Ferrucci's currently sits in P6. Big mover in the Indy 500 so far. Carpenter sits 7th. Newgarden is 8th. Moved up into the top 10 after that last round of pit stops. Rosenvest chilling in P9. Takuma Sato rounds off the top 10 with Pagano edging on the outside of it. Scott McLaughlin, another big move in the race, is P12. Malukas 13th. Castro Neves, last year's winner. And the drive for 5 is alive.
Question is...
And Alexander Rossi is P15 to round up the 15th. And below that, who really
Where did
cares?
Roman Grosjean go?
He went backwards at the restart. You literally just saw a replay of it.
Did I?
They went 4 wide.
That was his car on the inside, wasn't it?
Yeah. And then he got squeezed out.
He's got like...
Because
way
remember,
back.
if anyone punts him, they better not get any punishment.
I apologise for questioning your Malukas' favourite to be the rookie here.
No harm, no foul. Why?
Because Malukas is currently the leading rookie.
So why would you question it?
Well, because at the time, Grosjean was looking good. Now he's gone.
So I said Malukas was the leading
Yeah.
rookie. So you were wrong.
Yeah.
It's all right. You can admit to everyone in the chat that you were wrong.
I was, at the current present time, I was incorrect in my assumption.
Absolutely. All right?
Will I be saying the same in 100 laps time?
I don't know, but there'd still be 8 laps to go. Hey! Dixon can become the all-time leader in laps led at Indy with
yes, he can.
Oh my God.
How far was he off the record?
He entered today third at 5:70.
I remember
Do you
hearing
think
it.
he can both break the record and win the 500 today? Well, if your question is, can he do it? Yes, he can. Will he do it? I think he will probably break the lap record. Do I see Scott Dixon winning this race? I don't know yet. It's too early to say. Because
I love how you're saying this, but at the start of the race it was Will Powers winning this.
See, yeah, but all it shows is as a person, as a human being, I'm open to growth. And I learnt from, overcommitting with my presumptions at the start.
Good.
Look where it got me. Look where Will Power is. That's not fair on him. That's my fault. I feel guilty. Do I want to do that to Scott? Absolutely not. I don't want to do that. If he is the man who pours milk over himself at the end of the day, I would love it for that little New Zealander who beat Sauron. Okay? But am I going to commit to saying that he's going to do it now? No.
Fair enough.
Don't force me in a corner. I will not be pressured.
Sorry. It's okay.
Just because we're live and there's an audience here, no.
Okay.
Absolutely not. We'll not do that. Our answer senior is the all-time lap leaders right now. Our answer. Rest in peace. Sad to lose him earlier. It was last year, wasn't it? Actually, last year we lost a lot of...
Indy greats.
Yeah, a lot of Indy greats. Bobby and Al. Bob Jenkins. Yeah. Robin Miller. Very sad. But on a happier note, Takuma Sato's doing well. Top 10.
There or thereabouts.
Here's a go. Are you okay, Mike? Probably not. Dixon only has one win, though. Number of laps don't mean nothing. Absolutely, David. I was going to make that comment, but to win it once is still damn impressive. But yeah. Coming up to pit stops again around lap 100. Oh, okay. Here we go. This is where the field could get change-ups, where cautions come into play, because at the end of the stints, tyres might get a little bit loose. And, it can all change again, just
Scott
like
Dixon.
that.
Last year, he ran out of fuel because of the unfortunate timing of the caution. And then wasn't it the year before? It was the one that ended under caution with Takuma?
Yeah.
When he was looking, it looked like Takuma wasn't going to make it and Scott was going to take the...
Scott Dixon could easily be a 3-time Indy 500 winner going into this race.
Yeah.
And about to win a fourth.
Yeah.
Could easily. And he's been that close multiple occasions, but it just hasn't worked.
He's had 5 runners-up.
You're actually there at the Indy 500. Elliot, I love you for tuning in. But enjoy that, man.
Our reporter on the ground.
Our reporter on the ground, Elliot. Terra Sweet 24 hits different. There we go. That's our report from the Indy 500. Just like Uno Switch card. Thanks, Gianni. Not really sure what the relevance of that is, but as we know, and anyone knows from live streams, I don't really have a filter. I just kind of read and say it and don't really process it until I've said those words aloud, and by that point, it's just too late.
So the caution was about lap 70, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Like bang on, wasn't it? And
Yeah.
everyone pitted. Scott obviously pitted lap 69.
So Scott and Daly have pitted lap 68, and everyone else has pitted around lap 72.
See, with about 100, 102, 105. Well, he had some more laps under caution, so yeah, more like 105.
Look at that. Dixon has 10 top 10 finishes in 18 starts. That's mental, isn't it? I mean, that just sums up Scott Dixon's entire career. Consistent.
Consistency. That's why he's the 6-time series champion.
I was about to say, and we go green with Scott Dixon. We've been green. Ferrucci! I'll tell you what, Actually, big fan of Ferrucci's livery.
Nice livery.
That looked very similar to VK's normal kind of first season in Carpenter Racing livery, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But I like that a lot. That's good. And everyone was saying Ericsson is a quiet dark horse. He's still there. But Santino Ferrucci for me, Santucci, he's so good here. And he's been so good every time he steps in a car. Dryer Rainbow Racing, that would be huge for them in Santino Ferrucci can do that.
Mental.
I don't hide it. I'm a big fan of Santino. I am genuinely really disappointed. I mean, he's not a driver's driver, let's be honest. I don't think he's particularly popular around the paddock. He may be more popular now, I don't know.
I don't think so.
Not from our interview with Colton last year. Overly keen. But from a fan's perspective, as watching a driver, I love watching Santino race. Oh, we're just having a little note on Malukas. Guy, best place to be. Oh!
And a little note on your favourite driver, Santino Ferrucci, giving someone a little punterino into the wall.
Nice guy. Nice guy. Four wide racing is crazy. It is mad. That was crazy of the last restart, wasn't it? Four wide crazy. Don't talk about it. All we have to talk about is he's running P6. Where is Malukas? He's in the race. He's in the race, isn't he? He's lucky to be there in his first time out. You know, Ferrucci's done some hard yards to get here. Why? Also, NBC do stitch us right up. They've helped us out by putting the people on screen that we're talking about. But they have properly stitched me up. Hunter Boy! They've probably stitched me up with talking about how I like Santino Ferrucci and that he's not a driver's driver, and seeing him and Malukas come together and Malukas end up in the wall. So it doesn't look great. Yeah, with a red and black livery, absolutely. So here we have. Is this daily? Bit now, yes it is.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah, they are the Ed Carpenter.
Yeah, they're actually the cryptocurrency that was founded in Egypt.
Really?
No. Just was making a terrible joke about the Nile. You believe me too? Hook, line and sinker there. We got him right. So there is some chat. Stephen's gone. He's out. Is it Charles Leclerc or Chuck Leclerc? I don't know. You go away. So 103. We should be getting to the next pit window. Gary is our pit window man. He's keeping on top of our pit windows. Gonna Ferrucci with a blacked out windscreen. That's awesome. It is pretty awesome, to be fair.
What did Gary say?
Yeah, let's hear some. He said around about lap 100, the next pit window is going to open. We're around about lap 100, so the next pit window is coming. Whoa, what is that?
I think it was a plastic bag that just got.
It got obliterated.
Yeah.
We're weaving. Death in the Nile.
Good movie.
Agatha Christie novel.
Good movie.
Yeah.
You never saw it?
No, I didn't.
Cool.
Oh, okay. Daly is into pit. Daly is into pit. That's Colton.
He's irrelevant.
Pato is going to take Daly. No, he's not. No, he's not. I got really excited.
1 minute, Connor's coming into the pits. Next minute, he's getting overtaken by Pato. All we know is he's still
It's Pato down the back straight. He's having a look at Connor Daly. He's having a sniff. He's all over the gearbox. He goes on the inside. Pato into P2. Let's go.
Wow.
All right. Well, no need to be sarcastic about it. It's a good move. You like Pato. Don't mug him off like that. But this is. interesting that they're making little moves at the moment. I don't know if Connor's getting to the end of the stint. No, Connor has pitted now. Connor has gone into the pit. Dixon's obviously clearly hitting his fuel numbers because he stayed out an extra lap. It'll be interesting to see how many laps that he can eke out onto this stint.
Yeah, you'd expect Dixon to come in before like the rest.
Yeah.
But you don't know, because Dixon may have just saved, even though he's led quite a bit of this stint.
Yeah, Connor Daly's only really led that one lap, hasn't he?
Yeah.
So Dixon's pretty much...
Grosjean!
Oh, Grosjean! Roman Grosjean is out!
Oh!
The yellow 28 DHL car. It is a great livery, but it is going to be seen no longer at the Indianapolis 500 going round this year because Grosjean is out. Big loser, like we said on the last restart. And Connor Daly has pitted. Connor Daly has pitted. Connor Daly is genuinely leading the Indy 500 again.
Well...
Scott Dixon might genuinely get stuffed out on fuel. Scott Dixon might genuinely get stuffed.
Don't do this.
It's not me doing it.
Get the car.
It's the racing gods. It's the racing gods.
Take the car away.
Yellow.
Open the pits. Open the pits.
Oh, Scott.
Don't do this.
Grosjean, as we say, most important thing, Grosjean's getting out
me.
the car, looks okay. So that's first and foremost the most positive thing. Where is Palou now? Palou is further back.
Says David.
So again, gets loose. Looks like he gets loose out of the last corner. And yep, up into the wall. Big hit. Uh-oh, Connor. Let's see how he comes out of this. Wait, was Connor... Someone let us know. Did Connor complete the pit stop or was he in the process of completing the pit stop?
Oh.
Because he hit the pit and the caution came pretty much the same.
We saw him do the stop, right?
I don't think we did we? That corner is cursed. It's not great at the moment. Grosjean, I think, just looks more than anything, pride is hurt. And first Indy 500, first experience of it, frustrating to be out the race. Because you've got to wait a year to have a go at it again. Connor completed it. Okay. So he should be all good.
Mark is.
It's Scott Dixon. Can they clear up that caution before Scott Dixon needs fuel? Now, we said Scott Dixon has basically copied Connor Daly's pit strategy today.
Oh, no.
Emma Dixon looks frustrated, which means there could be an angry tweet coming. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. You were all thinking it, and I said what you were thinking. Emma Dixon is completely okay on Twitter. It's a free speech platform.
No, I'm going to be done if he has to pit.
No, his head's down. He's acknowledging. He's like, that's it. Game over. I just wanted Grosjean to finish the race and gain as much experience as he could. Yeah, it would have been nice. Luckily, Grosjean is out of the car. Absolutely. It's always... That's the main thing when we have these big crashes. Is to see there. Sorry, Cat was looking in the window. Very sparked out. Hi, Osk. Didn't want to be inside for the 500.
No, he's fine.
Pits are open. Scott is okay, but the big winner is Connor Daly.
No, but the thing is Connor Daly a big winner? He's only gained one position. And there's still 90 laps
Well,
left.
yeah, I suppose a big win. His big win was the last round of pit stops.
Yeah.
But he hasn't
Basically,
lost out.
Connor Daly's... If the caution... Connor Daly's race would have been over if the caution came a lap earlier, or if he pitted a lap later.
Yeah.
Because he was definitely on the edge.
Yeah. Turn 2, man. The winds are causing problems. It looks an issue. Who's going to be... Oh, Palou's in the pits. He doesn't look like having... I know he's out of it anyway, pretty much at this stage, but... Scott McLaughlin looks like he stayed... Oh, Scott McLaughlin's up one spot. Ericsson, big loser in the pits. Lost 4 spots.
Someone was up 4. Who was up 4?
Ferrucci! I don't know. Could be, though. We saw Mick Schumacher crash onto Bahrain Formula 1 Monaco
Hometown
Grand Prix this
boy!
year. Yeah. Hometown boy! Sorry. Every time I miss it. Did Marcus Ericsson hit Grosjean? I think it's safe to say, Mike. I think it's safe to say. But now, obviously, we're over the halfway stage in the race. Now it's starting to liven up. Now we're starting to see some position changes. Still, it's nervous going into those last round of pit stops before the kind of all out. But I'm touching wood here. Connor Daly has a chance of winning the Indy 500. I've touched that wood. I hope. I haven't hurt him. Stephen was having a sandwich.
I don't think he has any bigger chance pre or post caution. Can he maintain it? That's the question. He's in the position.
Well, my thing is, he survived another caution and another pit stop and still near the front. So, therefore, he's a winner. Because negotiating those at the front is always difficult. So, pit lap 109. So, next pit, if we all go all green, is 139-ish. That means only one more to get to the end.
Yeah. It's going to be right on the limit, though, isn't it? It's going to be coming into who's the best at saving fuel and looking after the tyres. I know that's a small...
I think this next stint could be really interesting.
Because everyone's going to be wanting to go to... Basically, you're setting up to... Your last stop's going to be... You want to be ahead of 170, right? You want like 175?
Yeah, ideally.
So you're kind of looking at 145? To try to eke out here? You got laps under caution.
And we're welcome back to the Snake Pit. Fireworks. Woo, woo, woo. Party.
You reckon anyone's doing a round of golf?
Have you pit around? No. No. Sorry, no. Whatever you said, no. No. I'm not going to look at you. No.
I'm sorry.
Pit around 170 should make it to the end.
But then you're right on the margin there.
Dale Earnhardt Jr., Danica Patrick. You know what? It's because obviously people know Danica Patrick in America, but she gets a lot better treatment here than she does when she gets on the F1 coverage. I think she's done a pretty good job in F1 coverage. Yeah. It's because F1 have to wheel out Danica Patrick because they haven't had any female racers themselves in the last 50 years.
Indycar just ahead. Just ahead.
Head of the trend.
Is
it 50 years? On
safety, I was thinking this. Safety, diversity, and environmentally, they're just ahead of the pack.
Are they environmentally ahead?
2023, fully renewable fuel source. F1's 5 years away from that. And the IndyCar's doing it next year.
Stick that in your pipe and smoke it. Alright, why are people at the music festival when the race is going on? I don't know. I don't know why you would pay your money to go. Maybe you couldn't get tickets to the stands, but then you could buy tickets to go, so you wanted to just be part of the Indy 500 atmosphere.
Well,
but you couldn't watch the race? I don't know.
It could just be a good festival, right? And if you're a festival goer, it may just be a festival to go to. Yeah, it just happens to be in the middle of the Indy 500, but you know.
I'm going to take that as a compliment. I love you guys. You're the Wayne's World of IndyCar. It's IndyCar all the time. Oh dear. Latifi could come to IndyCar though.
Sorry?
Yeah, I think Mick goes to Formula E in a year or two. It's interesting. That's interesting. Will Formula E be a thing in a year or two?
There's touch and go, isn't it?
I think it's already dropped relevancy this year.
If you see their viewership numbers, it's pretty bad.
Is it tanking?
Well, most of their races are on YouTube. on Channel 4 YouTube.
Wow. Yeah, that's gone bad.
Well, they don't get...
Okay, so it looks like we're lining up to green. We'll hold that thought on Formula E because we've got a far more important racing series. Connor Daly leads us to the green flag. Hometown Indianapolis boy, green, green, green. Scott Dixon wants that lead straight away, though, as he looks to go around the outside. Pato Ward wants to get involved in the action as well.
Oh! Pato's going around the outside of
Santucci! Santucci! Oh! Wheel to wheel with Ferrucci and Dixon through the short chute. He slides in behind Dixon, but Pato leads the Indianapolis 500. Daly's going fuel safe. But he takes Ferrucci. Oh, whoa! Oh, calm down. Calm. Woo! That could have been nasty. But Santino Ferrucci, a driver's driver. Oh my God, that was heart in mouth moment. Jesus. Dixon takes Pato! He wants the most laps led. Is that Felix Rosenqvist?
That is Felix.
Maybe he was the one who made up 4 spots in the pits, but Ferrucci makes up another 2. Rosenqvist 5th, Kanan 6th, Ericsson 7th, Carpenter 8th, Sato 9th, Pagano 10th, Castro Neves 11th. The drive for 5 is alive.
He's gaining.
Sage Karam, Dry Rainbow, they're having a great race. Sage Karam's a great winner from the last round of pit stops. He's up to P12. Rossi 13th. There or thereabouts. This is going to be a great end. And Graham Rail. And McLaughlin.
Oh, God. No one will get that.
Brilliant. Pato leads, absolutely. I love the 2 guys that are flat are providing better coverage than $1 billion media company. You mean better coverage? And also... we are in a house, I'll have you know.
That's your takeaway. We're in a house. How dare you?
Don't you question our budget. I came out of the flat back to the house to up our coverage levels. Yep, Rosenqvist made up +1 in the pits. Thank you, Taser Cow.
I'm loving about this because last year we had so many contenders that just were out of contention. But this year there's so many. There's so many still in it.
Contenders contending.
Contender. Oh, we've lost Pillow.
And the drive for 5 is alive.
Yes. That's all we came to see. The drive for 5.
You know who lost out on that last round of pit stops? Scott McLaughlin. Right back to 15th.
Oh.
Not a great round of pit stops for Scotty McLaughlin. Oh, look at this. Oh! That was a little...
that was a good save.
That was a little kiss.
Good save by
That was a
Santino.
little kiss on the way. Yeah.
So I think he nearly lost it on the white line there.
Santino drives like I do when I'm 30 minutes late for work. It was legal.
It was legal.
No harm, no foul. No harm, no foul, as the great James Hinchcliffe would say.
the great philosopher, James Hinchcliffe.
No harmeth, no fouleth. Hello, P19. That's not bad,
We got a
considering.
little interview of Callum. He's looking quite good.
They're going, no, he's got a boo-boo on his hand. He's got a boo-boo.
Let's go boo-boo.
Oh, that's not good.
He looks pretty pleased.
I think he was having a good first outing for it. Callum's done fantastic, I think, this year.
Yeah.
I think, joking aside, Callum is really, he's really starting to find a home in IndyCar. Everything was a little high five. Exactly, Gianni. Was a little high five, like going, woo, we're doing so great. Woo, look at us go.
Let's do it,
Oh no, too much. No attack, no chance. Sato. Exactly. He's P8. He's similar. Carpenter's dropped back a little bit, hasn't he, to P9.
Where's TK?
Wait, where was the other? Where's the other red Carpenter? Baby first. No, the orange one. No.
What?
No, you can't say that. He was the first to crash out. What? No, Don't do that. Don't take the mick out of him because he had a fast car. He's now looking at Connor Daly running P3 and he's gutted that he's sitting in the medical. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Wow.
That is bang out of order. Unbelievable. I think IndyCar is lucky to have Weiler. I'd agree, Gary. I think he is fantastic. I think he could really be a really top talent in the series. I think this is more a series that would suit him, actually, rather than the high-pressure environments of Formula One. Not because he wouldn't be capable of it. I just think being British, he would be attacked a lot in the media if it wasn't quite going right for him. That makes sense. Where IndyCar is a much more low-pressure and supportive environment for drivers. Ryan O'Hargan. Oh, I hope Kanan takes the lead just to hear the crowd go wild. They love that man.
Where is TK?
Who doesn't love TK?
Can I get TK report?
TK report P6. TK report P6.
Steve!
Venus Rosenvest P4. Aaron McLaren SP having a great day. Am I right? Montoya is 16th actually, so he's done well from 30th. He's almost made up half the place in half the race if he continues on this form. JP.
No.
Not a chance.
He doesn't have a narrative here, okay?
Not a chance.
I'm sorry.
No.
I guess the narrative is to win the 500 from the
Wilson
first
looks like he's the only one a lap down still, so that's not great for him. Malukas, actually loser out there, but still is the best placed rookie, I believe. Power's up to 22 again, so it's damage limitation in the champion. What happened to Newgarden? Someone tell me what happened to Newgarden. He's 24th.
Whoa.
Where did Joe New go?
Joe New. Joe New.
What an update. My husband's update just now. One of the drivers who talks funny is out. That would be Roman Grosjean. Yes. French. Funny people. There's another one who's quite good who might win the race. Pagano. He's in the top 10. Not a funny talker. But he's been civilised in the States, you know. Yeah. Why do some drivers don't using all those sixth gears in the race? Fuel saving, I would assume. Mick to IndyCar. A Schumacher in IndyCar. Ooh. The scenes! It bring a lot of funding.
Yeah.
So that would be good for any team that got him. It's now focused on TK. I don't know if they're zooming in what would Stephen might
TK?
say the Elio Castro Neves spot.
TK. Just sat there all race so far.
I
Everyone
wonder-
else has been moving around him, but TK stays the
I wonder
same.
if Ferrucci got any damage in that contact with Daly.
Trying to take out Connor Daly.
Take out is such a strong word.
Trying to punt him into the wall.
That's stronger.
To try to repeat his crime against Malukas.
No, look, Santino Ferrucci, you have to give him credit here. He's trying to bring the virtual world and the real world together.
Sorry?
Wasn't it Ferrucci who took someone out in that
was Pagano,
infamous...
right?
No, but I'm pretty sure Ferrucci took someone out after
did
that
it?
as well. It was like, Pagano, I'm going to, take Lando out the race. Santino, hold my beer. Mick just needs more time. I think that's fair. There are one or two cruise gears. Sixth is for passing. Yeah, absolutely. Schumacher needs name. Thank you, Gary, for that. Always helpful. If you see questions in chat and you can helpfully answer them, it's always good. We're all an IndyCar community here that likes to grow, and anyone who is new to the sport and wants any questions, please do put them in chat. And if we can't answer them, we have many knowledgeable people in our chat as well. 46 viewers, I think that's the peak. Can we get to 50 by the end of the 500?
50 for 5,000 subscribers for the Indy 500.
Wow, that would be good. That would be a lot of fives and zeros. In fact, that would be 3 fives and 6 zeros. No, I've lied. No, I haven't lied. 6 zeros. I'm right. Look at me go. Quick maths. 3 and 3. 6. 3, 6. 3 double dis 6.
Jeez.
Hold my tire. Good one, Johnny. Sage Karam. Up to 12. Look at that. He's getting his time in the sunshine. P7 last year, but obviously he started a little bit higher this year. So is it really that impressive? Santino could win. First year with the team.
You're really getting on Santino train.
Yeah. Don't I get on the Santino train every time that he drives a car?
Before. Yeah, this is very true.
I said, I am a Santino fan.
And then you run and hide when he inevitably takes someone out.
Santino, no!
So I wasn't a Santino fan. I've never said anything positive about him. They started highlighting a circle apart Edio's car. Whoa! Whoa! Something's loose.
He's on fire!
No. Where did you get fire from?
No,
is that his tube?
I think it's his tube. But the unfortunate thing for Helio Castroneves on that front is that the pit window isn't here yet.
He's still got another 10 laps.
Yeah, that's I think that is his air tube, which means
we get another circle.
It's very high tech.
Yeah. That's going to be uncomfortable because obviously that tube is what cools them down. It pumps cool air, right?
Air hose.
Yeah, it does think. Because obviously the
air hose.
Air hose. There we go.
Air hose.
The Halo doesn't bring air into the cockpit, so obviously they have to have another way to cool the drivers, right?
Yep. You are absolutely. Oh, it looks like a tear off.
Oh,
could be a visor tear off. Well, yeah, would be.
Has he just failed to throw it out the top? Why would that be hanging on? It felt like that would have broken away.
Question is, do we go green to the end here? Or would you feel there's some more cautions due?
You've always got to expect caution, right?
Cautions breed cautions, only on street courses.
Still
ambient temperature is not too bad. 81 Fahrenheit. Okay, not too bad. I think, realistically, this top 15 now, that's it. I think if you're out the top 15 now...
Hometown boy!
Your chances of winning have gone. Hometown boy! Hometown boy! Sorry. Apologies.
I don't know. Yeah, you have till the end of this pit window, I think.
Mike, in answer to your question, I believe they do use tear-offs on the aero screen, yeah. I believe there is a specific person on the pit crew whose job it is to tear it off at each round of pit stops.
But I think they got to the end of this pit window. I think right now, once this pit window's done and you're not in the top 15, it's going to be difficult for you to make moves in those last 60 odd laps. Like big moves. Unless there's a caution, of course.
Yeah, you could do a Connor Daly.
When you have a battle on pit road.
Oh, there's Colton again. He doesn't want to be on the camera screen for that reason.
Oh, poor Colton.
Yes, I believe the helmet visors also have tear-offs. I presume that still with the aero screen, air can still get on and you can still get stuff, yeah. Left tyre changer does it. Yeah, there you go, Alexis. Cheers for that.
There we go. Wait, is it a tear-off or is it a tube? Or do we still know? There's the flowers! We lost TV.
We've just lost the TV. The TV has decided to go. So currently we have none. We are relying purely on chat. But I was about to go, Scott McLaughlin is 12th. Is that true? Scott McLaughlin has just jumped to 12th. He was 15th, and on the timing sheets, just before the TV cut out, he was 12th.
Well, he can tell you that he is in fact not 12th. Scott is 15th.
That's what I thought. I don't know if the time sheets... Why has that happened?
Well, it's TV. It does it sometimes.
All right, fair enough. It's the TV. It does it sometimes. Why?
I don't know.
Is that good enough? Is that an answer?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Everyone's kind of... I don't think there's any movers at the moment.
No, I think we are now just lining up to the next pit window and hoping that no one bins it. Or Connor Daly will be hoping to pit, and hope people do bin it. But yeah,
this is an important pit stop.
Okay, so Grosjean's now been interviewed. I think he's talking about how basically he lost it and crashed into a wall.
That's what happens when you lose and crash into a wall.
Yeah. How was it out there? Yeah, I had fun. Lost it, crashed into a wall. Connor Daly. So Connor Daly's going to have to pit the most, but I imagine on this stint he's been doing a little bit more fuel saving. He definitely hasn't pushed as hard on this stint. So he's just been kind of sitting pretty in that kind of third spot there. But Dixon has actually gained a couple of laps with his fuel numbers, hasn't he?
Of course, yeah.
So I presume that's why Connor Daly is trying to take it a little bit slower to see if he can match the pit window, because he's going to be at disadvantage come the end of this race if the others have a couple of laps on him.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty big on where you pit around lap 170. Because if you're pitting to the lap 169, lap 170, you're kind of on the limit. Whereas if you pit like 172, 173, you can push a bit more.
Yeah. Okay, so we are, I believe, 139. I'm pretty sure Gary was saying was roughly about when the next pit window should open. So we are approaching that time now. I'm going to say that quite a lot of the pit stops are going to come around the 142 mark.
142.
And then I think they're going to try and get to around about the 175 mark before pitting on the final stint.
Make it nice and easy for that final stop.
That's my guesstimates of where the pit windows are going to look today. Obviously, cautions completely changed that up. But yeah, as it currently stands, that's where I kind of think. Pitting again soon, sometime around after 139. There you go, Gary. Right on the money. I'm rooting for a Ward and the Suarez in NASCAR. Make the Mexican driver hat-trick.
Oh, yes.
Boom. Oh, yeah. Checo!
Looks like, yes, Colton's coming back. Can Colton win this race? I was really surprised. He had really good odds, didn't he?
Yeah.
Like he was in the top 10 of bookies' favourites to win the race. But, yeah.
I guess people who don't necessarily regularly watch IndyCar, Colton Herta has become quite a big name now, I think, publicised.
Yeah.
So I think just by knowing Herta, people might bet on him.
Yeah.
Do they normally do a full fueling? The fueling all depends on what they want from a stint.
Strategy.
Yeah.
You could go for a quicker pit stop and less fuel, or just bung all the fuel in there and go longer. Push it.
See you after F1, Colton. Yeah. I think I'll be honest with you. I don't know if the F1 thing and having it pretty much lined up and then taken away at the last minute has altered the head of Herta a bit. Not consciously, but I think subconsciously he may have already checked out of IndyCar for the moment.
Maybe.
I don't know. It's a difficult one. I'm not saying that he's not trying his hardest this year. I think absolutely he is trying his hardest. Whoa.
We were on board
there.
Drive for 5. Any question ever?
The Drive for 5 is alive!
He's there. The Maya Shanks, 10th and 11th.
They're coming together. They're working together.
Yeah.
Next round of pit stops, that's when they're going to make their move.
Got to. That 140.
So now...
Question is, how far can Connor go?
Okay, so Ed Carpenter has made the first move. Ed Carpenter has blinked first. He is in the pit. If a caution now falls, Ed Carpenter will cycle to the front.
The last 2 pit windows, we've had a caution right after the pit window. Or like right in the middle of it.
Yeah. So it's going to be really interesting to see how this plays out.
It'll be Arrow 3.
Because like we said, the tyres start to get away at the end of the stint. That's when it gets a little bit looser. If the balance isn't quite right for that stint and you've been struggling, battling through it, that's when things can come into play. So Ed Carpenter has blinked first. He has decided to pit early on this final stint. So if things were to
This
go
isn't
to a
the final
caution
stint.
right now...
This isn't the final stint.
No, it isn't. There's one to go.
Yeah. Penultimate stint.
Did I say that? Penultimate stint. Cycles out right in front of Ferrucci. That could have gone badly. I don't know.
You said
he
it.
checked out,
You even
or if
said it
Andretti's
yourself.
just disappointing as a whole. Oh no. Yeah, let's probably not talk about that.
Dixon's in.
Dixon is in, so he's covering off.
Connor
He's
goes
not
longer.
risking anything. But like we said, Connor Daly was probably, this is, by the way he's driven this stint, feels like his fuel saving stint.
Yeah.
So yeah, Dixon's in the pit. O'Ward, Daly, Rosenqvist, Ferrucci, Canaan, Ericsson,
Oh, no,
Sato,
this-
Pagano, Castronev, stay in.
Gotta be a strong
Yeah,
start.
out laps and in laps are absolutely massive here. Who can make up ground in the pit stops? Looks a good pit from Dixon. Looks a good pit. There we go.
Nice. Clean.
Gets away cleanly. Dixon, just one more pit stop to go. One more pit stop to go for Dixon.
Whew.
140 will take him to 170. So it should take him to about the 172, 173 mark. Daly pits. Daly is in the pit. So now the drivers at risk are O'Ward, Rosenqvist, Ferrucci, Canaan, Ericsson, Sato, Pagano, Castroneves, Rossi, Karen, Rahal, McLaughlin. But if it stays green, these laps could prove key at the end into that final stop. It's a good pit stop for Connor Daly as well.
Yeah, nice clean stop.
Here you don't want to do anything spectacular in the pit stops. You just want to make it clean, make sure all the tyres are fastened on. Rahal.
Oh, God.
That's too soon.
Oh!
Whoa! Connor Daly cycles in behind
That's nice.
Scott Dixon,
Slots
but
in there. That's what you want. You just want to be there. That's a nice spot to be in.
so Rosenqvist is in the pits now. Couple adjustments on the front wing. Looks a clean stop for Rosenqvist. Not sure I'm a fan of that livery. It just looks like a...
I don't get the green.
I
I
think-
don't know which sponsors brought the green in.
I don't know. It isn't a great one. Maybe they have an army one because obviously it is Memorial Weekend.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
on that respect, I can respect it. Where is Pelot? He's 13th currently, but realistically, he's about 18th.
the constant. Where is he? Where is Pillow? He was second.
Rosenqvist has cycled to the front. Rosenqvist has cycled.
Ooh.
Pato is in. Pato is in.
Hello, Felix.
Is it a clean stop? It's a clean stop. It's a clean stop. Bit slow out of it,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's clean.
Yes, the front runner's coming up to turn one. Pato will be X'd in. Pato's going to cycle into fourth, I think. Yeah.
No. Pato cycles to the front.
Yes, he does. But
So the overcut is looking
Oh my
good
goodness,
as
yeah.
it stands. So Canaan, Sato, Pagano, McLaughlin are now all in the pits. Ericsson, Castro Neves, Rossi, Pelot yet to pit. Rahal was pitted as well. The overcut didn't work for Rahal. He's in the pit. Canaan. Yeah. Oh, Canaan almost stalled it, but saved
that
it.
was close.
Ferrucci must be in the pits as well. I don't know where Ferrucci's going to cycle out. Okay, whoa, they've lost out big time there. But I guess Pato was up with the leading group. But yeah, Pato...
I wonder if Pato went for less fuel because he went longer. And he just did...
Potentially.
saved a bit of time on the fuel. Refuel.
Pato! Ericsson is leading. Not anymore, he's not.
No.
Pelot!
Pelot! He's back!
Where is Pelot?
He's back! He's first!
Where is Pelot? Right, yeah, there we go.
The recovery.
Castro Neves, very good stop actually, around the 7.2 seconds mark. Rossi, not a great stop, but good enough. Ericsson, good, decent stop, 7.3 from the Ganassi crew for him. Let's see where this all kind of cycles out. With Pelot up top. No, Ferrucci maintains. Canaan's there. Pagano has moved up ahead of Ericsson. So very good for Simon Pagano. He's managed to kind of gain spaces there. Great teamwork to get Pato to the front. Absolutely was. use Felix Rosenqvist to hold up Scott Dixon to stop. So it means that his outlaps weren't as good.
Yeah.
Very good.
True.
Don't get excited, Stephen. Don't get excited.
I'm trying.
Hold it in.
I don't want to say anything.
Don't. It's too early. It's too
gone
early.
off my pit window.
We are almost 3/4 of the way through the 2022 106th running of the Indy 500. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is where things start to get interesting.
I just saw we've hit 50.
56 views.
5,000 subscribers for the Indy 500.
Oh, 5K. It's all you guys. Literally, because you subscribe. There's not 5,000 of us. Thank goodness for that. That would be a terrible world to be a part of.
Wow.
Well, no, because there would be 4,998 who wouldn't be as great as us. So...
True. I was trying to work out if I could spin
Hot down! Taylor Kieran straight is for award. Well, Sato's drops out. Rossi is hanging tight there. Carpenter's, the early pit stop hasn't really worked out in Carpenter's.
Go, Dalton!
Karam and Rahal didn't have a great round of pit stops. Dalton Keller!
Don't say anything bad. Don't say anything bad. Don't say anything bad.
I didn't say. And going
he went
off.
for nothing. He
We'll
didn't
see you
trust
later,
himself.
Gianni. No, I didn't say it. Deep breathe. It's about to get real. You're damn right, Alexis. Ward leads... Ad break.
You can read it here. We're in the penultimate stint. One more pit stop
Now
to
you
go.
can start to really pay attention. Okay. Pato leads Dixon, leads Rosenqvist. Connor Daly, hometown Indianapolis boy is P4. Ferrucci Santucci is P5, running there, very strong from the Dry Rainbow Racing driver. Marcus Ericsson P6, Tony Kanaan P7, two Chip Ganassi's just chilling there. Pagano did well out of that round of pit stops, and Castro Neves. They've both moved up a couple of spots. They were running 10th and 11th, they're now running 8th and 9th. The two very experienced veterans, great drivers at the Speedway. Definitely don't count them out in the final stint, because they will have pace in abundance, and the drive for 5 is alive! Woo! Rossi. A man, we said if there's any place that you're going to back Alexander Rossi, it's going to be the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Rounds off the top 10. Hometown boys! Scott McLaughlin, P11. Ed Carpenter, P12. Big loser out of those round of pit stops. Pitting early really did hurt him, but he obviously needed to hit his fuel numbers. Looks like Scott Dixon...
Someone's gone.
Caution. 49 laps to go. Now this will change the fuel numbers. It's Scott McLaughlin.
Oh!
The yellow submarine is gone.
He's lost a wheel.
It is. He is in the wall. That is not good. That is not good.
I see a head bobbing.
Let's hope that Scott McLaughlin is okay. Obviously, these innocuous ones, like we said, I think back in 2016, was it James Hinchcliffe had a piece of the suspension break through the tub into him. So let's hope that this isn't serious. I think Scott McLaughlin is okay. I think I see his head moving in there. I don't think there's any serious issues on that front. We've just got someone waving to Scott McLaughlin in the car. Scott, are you okay?
Can I have your picture?
Scott, get out the car. Scott, I can't see you with your helmet on. Are you okay?
I think they're because the TV cameras on there.
Yeah, that may be it. Yeah, that might be it.
Someone's got their shirt off.
But it looks like
going wild.
There's a Rahal fan in there. He's like, well, that's not Rahal. Real. Hi.
He's coming out. That's good.
Scott McLaughlin's out. That's good to see. It's a shame that Yellow Submarine is out. He was running a good race. I don't know if he got a bit loose. He didn't quite have a good last stint, did he? And coming out, he was clearly trying to kind of make some ground up. Got on the grass. That is a big hit. Yeah, I'm glad that nothing was serious on there. Sartre is down now. Lost 8 spots. Damn. Where is Newgarden? It's the new Where is Below.
Close. That was close. I think it was Takuma that came flying along. That was close. So how do you predict the guy? You just gotta hope. You just gotta hope. You hope he clears in time.
So what happened there? Did he lose it, go into the pit, come out? Or did he hit the wall first?
No, he hit the wall and then he was drifting across.
Oh, wow.
Did he hit the wall in turn 3 and then
That's
came
the
across
speed you
turn
can
4?
go. NBC Sports Gold is in commercial. This sucks. Damn.
Gives a thumbs up to the crowd.
Sorry about that, guys. Well, we have full coverage, not to rub it in or anything. Scott is okay. Scott is okay, and that's the main thing. Recovery of the car, but everyone had pitted, so it doesn't necessarily change. Oh. Sorry, guys. We'll put you up on live chat. They said he hit the grass. Yeah, it looked like he hit the grass. He just kissed the grass on it, completely lost it. Front end kicked out. If it kicks out, is that understeer or oversteer? I always get confused over the two. I feel like oversteer's in and under's out for some reason. So I feel like he understeered out of it. I think the yellow sub was only one crash before. That livery doesn't wreck often here.
Yeah, so he hits turn 3 and then just all the way across to turn 4.
Well, the yellow sub had a crash here last year with Scott McLaughlin.
And this is where you just got to hope. You just got to hope the guy clears in time.
Oh, that's Ed Carpenter as well. Oh, wow. That was Ed Carpenter. Yikes.
That's such a difficult... They got
this
lucky.
Could be really nasty.
Because it's, do you go on the outside and hope you clear him in time, or do you aim off the inside and hope he clears in time?
Jesus, I hate
Edwin inside.
I hate those ones because that could have been so nasty. Yeah. I'm glad, obviously, it wasn't a big crash. Because because obviously the impact would have come on the sides where his crash has already happened, wouldn't it?
No, that would have been other side. No, true. Because he came across like that.
But, you know, if it hit the front side again, yikes. Okay, so 47 laps to go in this year's Indy 500. We are less than 50 laps away from knowing who makes history and who is a part of history with their face carved into the famous Borg Warner Trophy this year.
And who is only simply a footnote in history.
Race getting unbalanced with full fuel? Potentially might have been. You know, when you're running at those speeds, it goes from there. Hometown boy! When you're going at those speeds, it is really something there. But that Scott McLaughlin crash does bring one Pablo Montoya into the top 15.
Ooh, and you said you got to be in the top 15.
Did say that. So he's now in the game. God, this restart is going to be crazy. Just hope not expensive. Yeah. I feel like this is a restart where people are going to make some big moves. They're going to take some gambles. I'd look out for Rossi. I'd look out for Pagano, Castro Neves. I'd probably look out for Ferrucci. Driver's driver.
You don't want to look out for him, actually.
Man, I really hate to see Scotty Mack out. Power needs to get on the move. Chadwick. Both your boys, man. Both your boys. It is tough. Scotty Mack is done. Arguably, is that Scotty Mack's championship done?
No. Oh, but it is a big hit.
It's a big hit.
Yeah, that's the championship done.
Palou. Can Palou, he's sitting in 16th. Can he still make some moves?
Palou's high enough to have damage limitation from the 500.
No, but I mean as in, is he high enough to...
No, I think he's out of contention for a win. Maybe he can come back for a top 10.
Yeah. Can't hurt. It's been a miserable 500 this year, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is a tough year. He's got to keep bouncing back. This will be a C gap then car restart. Yeah, this could quite easily be a green caution.
Green
caution. No. Caution's yellow. Though it would work for Green Giant, because the Giant is green and the sweet corn is yellow.
I feel like there's going to be a very small amount of people that understand the Green Giant advert.
Hello,
This
P16.
is
Hello,
another
hello.
sausage roll, pigs in blanket moment.
And that's just what. You know what I have got? I've got some.
Hunter boy!
Hunter boy. I've got some chips.
Nice. Where are they? I feel like you got to show them so you can bond with your fellow Americans.
Okay. And some snacks. A plastic bag. Here's some leftovers from a little
He's got some chips.
house party. There's some chips. Or for us British people, it's
I
crisp.
understand you. They're chips. I understand you people.
My people.
My
I'm going
Why are
with
they in a plastic
to write a
bag?
letter to Indycar. This coverage is painful. I'm sorry. Don't write. Don't write to Indycar about us.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, Mike. I tried. He tried. Maybe. I don't know. I can only speak for myself. I'm trying.
Why are they in a plastic bag though?
I don't know.
Did you home make them?
No, they
Homemade chips?
No, they were in a bowl, and so then we transferred them to a bowl to a bag
them
because
chips.
they can. Make sure you put cheese on everything.
Don't like
Hurt
cheese.
her out too slow. That is crazy to say. I know. TK won in 2013 by going for it, then the yellow flag. I didn't really even want these crisps, but I felt like I had to go for
Drop
it.
something on the floor.
Sorry, apologise.
Well, because you. Well, when you made the thing, what did you even
Bruce,
say? I've
toss them
got
across
chips.
the pond.
You said I've got some chips. I mean, if you throw them, the bag opens up. You are leaving this house immediately.
Bruce, are you ready? You ready, Bruce? Here he comes. Here he comes.
Oh!
Whoa! Did you catch him? Did you catch him, Bruce? We'll go live again. I think we need green action because this cover's on. We don't know it. I just threw crisps over there. I'm going to eat those now. Sorry, I'm going to go and bring them back.
Sorry? So you threw a bag of what?
Sorry, no, chips. Bruce, throw them back to me. Work with me, Bruce.
Oh, sorry, wait. No, yeah, Bruce, throw them back. I just got to go a second.
Hi, Bruce. Enjoying the race?
Throw them back, Bruce.
Hey! Thanks, Bruce.
Why are you having more?
We've dropped under 50.
Just people
this
don't
is what
appreciate
result-
the chips.
It was a risky strategy to take. It's a risky strategy to take. Some people were going to be on board. Some people were going to love the little... For some people, that would have been better than the halftime show at the NFL. For some people.
Okay, let's get back to the race. Oh, wait, are we going green?
We're going green.
Is this green?
Start with going green. Steam, stop eating. We're going green. Passo leads. Us to green. Let's go. As we come out of turn 4 into the home straight. Here we go! Pato, 158 out of 200 laps gone. Pato Ward is leading the Indy 500. Scott Dixon says, no! I'm going to go. Connor Daly, I told you Ferrucci's making moves!
Move!
Here we go. Castro Neves lost out. Pagano lost out. I said they would make moves. Castro Neves has lost out big time. Where's Will Power? Will Power's making moves. The power is back in the game.
Everyone's
Not
making
really.
it so far.
Oh, on the grass. He's okay. He's okay. Calm down. That was TK. TK has lost out, it looks like. Or Ferrucci's lost out. He's down into 8th. The Frucci team. Who did I say? Alexander Rossi making moves. P6 now for the American. Is this the time that changes for Alexander Rossi? Is it?
Max Ericsson, not Ferrucci.
It looked like Ferrucci.
Is that Ferrucci?
Whoa! That was tight. That was tight. I think they've got to get these things. That's Kirkwood. Then there's Montoya. That's Montoya, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, here's Montoya. Oh, my goodness. Where's Montoya?
Well, Kirkwood's moved up into the top
Montoya's
15.
13th. Pillow's there in 12.
Pillow's 12.
Hello.
Good come. Hello, Pillow. What's the fuel saving delta under yellow? I am not sure. That's a very good question. Oh, Lord, stop with Johnson on broadcast. He's almost dead last. Have they? Oh, no. He brings the money in, guys. He brings... Whoa, that got close. And then Rossi sends it up the inside. Bang. That is ballsy moves. That is someone who doesn't care that his luck hasn't been great recently. He's going from there. Awards having a look at Dixon again. Bam! Gets past Dixon.
Okay, 39 laps to go. Who's your winner? There's also a think about it question.
Alexander Rossi. 1!
Alexander Rossi. He's on a charge.
Alexander Rossi. I said if there's one bloke, if there is one guy, Alexander Rossi.
He's got some moves to make up, though.
He does. All he needs is one more caution,
He just needs
though.
to close that go with
Look at it,
Ericsson
look at
and he's
this.
there.
Look, here comes Alexander Rossi. 27th was his lowest. Highest has been 3rd, currently 6th. Did he stop? P27?
Yeah, clearly. No. He dropped down, didn't he?
He
Dropped
dropped.
down.
Yeah. Well, let's calm down. Don't do that.
Sorry.
Don't do that. No. Okay, Castro Neves and Pagano have kind of minimised damage.
We got some more.
Ferrucci was a big loser on the restart.
Gary's going Dixon. David's going Pillow.
Hello! Love those shaking flowers as their cars zip past. Absolutely, Mike. Steve, we've got to stop what we're talking about to talk about the flowers. Love the flowers.
I really like the colour variation amongst the flowers.
And they match the kind of emblem of the Indy 500.
I appreciate the strength of them as well.
Yeah.
They've held strong.
They have.
Whereas others have lost their heads today, those flowers have stayed strong.
I think that was Pagano taking Castro Neves or Castro Neves taking Pagano. They look like they were interchanging positions, but that pack, look how tight that pack is. Rosenqvist, though, is holding strong. Yeah, he is up there supporting his boy Pato. So this is good. The Dixon camp, they're looking a little bit nervous, but those guys, they've been there plenty of times before. They've just only capitalised on it once.
Dixon's in a McLaren sandwich right now.
And Connor Daly is still there. Connor Daly is still in with a fighting chance. He is P4. Alexander Rossi just needs to get onto the back of Marcus Ericsson. Ericsson is held there, but I just can't see, you know what, I can't see Ericsson really going any further.
No.
Very patriotic colours, absolutely. 6 laps to the final pit window opening. Whoa, here we go.
Yes.
Although, would it have gone under caution? Dixon retakes the lead from Pato Awards, so he's now ahead. He's worked his way, he's eaten his way out of the sandwich. He is now pate that sits on top of the McLaren crackers.
Sorry? Why are you putting crackers in a sandwich?
Don't know.
Why
It's
have you got
happened.
pate in there?
I don't know. Look, I thought Powell was making moves. He's 22nd still. Newgarden's 21. I tell you what, Team Penske in the championship have had a horrible day.
We thought this was going to be the year.
Thought it was going to be the year. It's been a few years since Penske have won, and if either of Pagano or Castro Neves do somehow manage to win this, it's going to be back-to-back ex-Penske drivers winning the race.
Yeah.
Oh, this would be an extra career win, wouldn't it, for Scott Dixon? He's not going to be able to get close to AJ Foyt's overall win records. I think it's too competitive now. But this would be huge. This would be absolutely huge. 2 more yellows before the end. Winners should come from the top 3 at lap 170.
Ooh.
Oh, here we go.
I think it's all after that last pit window.
Can Connor Daly get into that top 3? Can Alexander Rossi make the moves enough?
Looks like they're checking out. What's the gap behind Felix?
I think McLaren have run this race really well. I think Rosenqvist and O'Ward have worked very well as teammates. Scott McLaughlin looks a bit gutted. Understandable. I think he felt he had a good race car, but I don't think he had a winning race car today. That's for sure. Winning race cars out there today, I think Daly's probably got one. O'Ward, Dixon, which would be a top three. Rossi.
It all went wrong for Scott as soon as he did that fast lane lap in qualifying.
It's about 50,
lost about 10 places.
About 50%, Mike. Wow. Okay. So they really could. Well, 50% means that they can pretty much don't have to worry about fuel to their windows. They can just run flat out and go from there. Did Dixon start IndyCar with Chip Ganassi? No. He started IndyCar, technically. I believe he was in Champ Car or Cart, should we say. It was still Cart at that stage. With Pac West Racing, I believe that's who he started with. There we go. Got it right. Gary confirms in chat. Pac West. So we've got our first mover in the pits. Who is that? Ed Carpenter. Obviously, he was the first one to pit in the last round.
He's going to struggle.
Is Ed Carpenter's last one. I think that is pretty much Ed Carpenter conceding that this will not be the year. Unless a caution comes out, he is praying for a caution. Could you imagine? He is praying for a caution.
At the moment, it looks like a two-horse race. Felix is... He's thereabouts. I think Rossi still has a lot of ground to make up if he's going to be involved in this. He needs a strong pit stop, Rossi.
I don't know.
He's too far.
I don't know if he is. Because we've seen guys like Pagano is right there again. Ferrucci's still there.
You've got to think how many moves Rossi's got to make. And still keep the gap closing. It's tough. He's got to have a strong pit stop. I feel like Rossi, they're going to have to go, push it to the limit on the fuel. And try and put as least in as possible to get a quick pit stop. And just hope he can save fuel and still be competitive. It's got a lot of ace.
170. The top three at 170 is Rosenqvist, Pato, and Dixon. The closer it gets, the more it looks this could finally be the year for Scott Dixon. Okay, anyone who stops now can make it to the end. 30 laps to go.
Make it to the end comfortably. Well, yeah. Ed's still going to make it to the end, but he's just going to have to do some fuel saving.
Absolutely. Depends on when a caution comes out. If a caution comes out now, Ed Carpenter has potential to win the Indy 500.
Yes, for sure. So it's how long these guys leave it hanging.
How long they want to risk it. They're on the back straight. We're riding on board with Dixon behind. Pato's going there. It's going to be interesting when they start making those moves. 29 laps to go.
I think they're all going to be coming in.
Okay, here we go. We have a look.
No.
No. That is Felix. Felix has made the first move out of the leading pack. Felix Rosenqvist is in. I think he's the only one who has... are we going to see an early one from Pagano or Castro Neves? Or are they going to go long? Is the overcut going to come into play? Remember, there were quite a few actually that stayed out quite long. And who made the overcut work? It was Pato, wasn't it? Pato really made the overcut work. And Felix. So Felix has gone early. So I don't know if they're using Felix to kind of get him in front. I hope they can get him in front of Dixon. And then hold up to confirm Pato to come into the lead going into that final stint. I think there's going to be a lot of... It is the bonus for what McLaren have. They have both cars in the top three, so they can use team strategy. Who's this coming in? It looks like Alexander Rossi. Alexander Rossi is coming in. This is his final play. Is the undercut or the overcut going to be more powerful? It's going to be interesting to see in this one.
It's all on the pit stop.
Remember, fresh tyres. Technically, the undercut should work. If you get yourself into a good window on fresh tyres, your lap times should be quicker. The overcut has worked really well today, hasn't it? But
this is tense.
On this final stint, where's it going to leave Alexander Rossi? This is his big last play. Felix Rosenqvist is out.
Out?
Leading.
No, he's not.
No, he's out leading there.
Just to confirm, Felix Rosenqvist has not crashed. He is in the race. He is simply on track.
Logan, does Pagenaud have a shot to win from this spot? Yes, he does have a shot. Peacock goes commercial right at the last pit window of the race. No, surely not. That is awful for you guys.
Here we go.
Sorry, we'll keep you update for
They've got to be
everything
coming in this out.
You feel they surely wouldn't risk 25 laps to go, but Alexander Rossi's come on there.
Yeah,
Dixon's in. Dixon is in.
Out.
Dixon in, and it looks like Connor Daly. I think that's Connor Daly comes in with him.
Ooh.
Or is Daly already pitted? Daly has already pitted. Yeah, Daly is in the pits with Dixon.
Yep. Pato stays out. Pato goes the longest.
So Pato is risking. He is massively risking a
Obviously,
caution
Pato
here.
was the latest of the stoppers in the penultimate pit stop.
He was.
Just need clean stops. Clean stops, lads. Oh, it's a bit of a slow stop from Connor.
Slow for Connor. Slow for
Rear
Connor.
right. Rear
it's
right.
8-7, so it's about a second slower. Dixon 6 flat. That's a hell of a pit stop. Ferrucci 8. That was pretty slow. Lundgaard a good pit stop, but he's not really in it, so it's kind of irrelevant. But well done to that team. Yeah, wow. That pit stop could hurt Connor Daly. That could be the 500.
Where's Felix?
Is this Felix? Is this Felix? Yeah, it's Felix.
Oh,
Felix is going to get past. He's going to get past. Okay, this is key for McLaren. This is key. Can Felix back Dixon up enough? Because the outlap is so key from there.
At this stage, Felix has got to go for it. Screw the team at this point. Felix is going for the 500.
Shorter, Phil.
Oh, Dixon's in again. Is a problem. Dixon is in again. Dixon's 500 is over.
Oh my God, it's happened again. 3 years in a row for Scott Dixon. Something has gone. His car's gone. It's just reached... Oh no, that's the pit limiter, isn't it? Oh, what has gone wrong for Scott Dixon? Someone tell us. Speeding in the pit lane. Oh no!
It did look... He did have a little wiggle. He clearly didn't slam the brakes down enough.
That is driver error. Driver error. Pato is in now. It's now Team McLaren. Oh, Palou. Is Palou still in with a chance?
Clean stop, clean stop, clean stop. It's going to be.
So Dixon is out. Dixon is out of the running. It could be between Pato and Felix. Arrow McLaren could be about to win their first Indy 500.
Oh, Felix is going to have it. Felix is going to have the lead of the 500.
He's got it easy. He's got it easy.
He's got it by some margin.
Where's Rossi? Where is Rossi in this? Rossi is way back.
Felix Rosenqvist. How much on the attack can he go?
Marcus Ericsson is there. He's a lot of people's dark horses.
My goodness, Felix Rosenqvist.
Oh, wow. Okay, this is tight. Alexander Rossi is there. Who else is there? Connor Daly. So Rossi has jumped Daly.
They're too far
Rossi's
back.
jumped Daly. Don't say
this
that's
is a
too
top
far.
3 fight.
No.
Ericsson's in the fight there.
There is 20 laps to go. They are not too far away. They are not too far away. It depends how much fuel they've got. It depends how much fuel saving.
No,
Remember, Connor Daly did a lot of fuel saving 2 pit stops out.
Yeah, but he wasn't the last of the stoppers here. They need traffic. If they're going to be in contention, they need traffic.
No, have Arrow McLaren won the 500 before? That's what I'm going in this iteration. I believe, yeah, McLaren have won the 500 before, haven't they? Dixon is cursed, I know. That is painful for Dixon. If Rossi and Daly have got to be clever here, they've got to work together to catch their way to the leading pack. We're sitting on board of
Connor, but he's not in it. He's not in it. It's the top 3. It's Felix, Pato, Ericsson. I feel like these guys are too far gone. Unless the top 3 run into traffic. And then you have something like Pagenaud coming back at the end of last year.
What place is Dixon? He's gone. He's gone. Irrelevant where he is. He's not winning it. He's gone. 110 still have to stop.
Oh, Ericsson's going to make a move on Pato. Ericsson could do this. Ericsson's
2 Swedes. It's two Swedes.
But
it's a Swedish 1-2 at the 500.
Neither of them have made gains on Felix that much. Felix has still got a healthy margin there. 19 laps to go.
Has he gone too early, though? Has he gone too early? It's all a dance at the end. It's all a dance.
What fuel numbers are they playing around with? Who took the gamble in the pit stop?
Castro, Neves, Palou, Pagano, Canan. Where are their numbers?
It is only those three. I know Rossi's there in the picture, but he's not in this race.
Ericsson is there. Ericsson is there. He was sitting pretty. Ericsson is there. Ganassi have had a great unit. Oh my God. Yeah, if Rossi and Daly are going to do anything, they're going to need to fly.
They're in the slipstream. Oh, Pato's dropped off a little bit, but Ericsson's right there with Felix. Whew, Felix! I can't believe it.
I just heard my neighbour screaming after the penalty for Dixon got read out. Oh my God, yeah, I imagine that's...
And Ericsson's making a move for the lead on the inside of turn 1.
Marcus Ericsson for the first time today leads the Indianapolis 500. Can he win? Can he be the first Swedish driver to win it since Kenny Brack? Or will it be Felix Rosenqvist? Where's Pagano?
Not here. He's not here. There's no other driver.
Here.
There's no other driver in this
gone.
fight.
It's these three.
17 laps to go. Jeez.
Unless traffic come into play.
Yeah,
Unless traffic come into play.
And what's that in front of them? Ericsson's hit traffic.
Is that TK?
Oh!
TK is currently 4th at the moment. TK is currently 4th. They're going to need the traffic to hold up a lot more than that.
Oh, Ericsson's building quite a mighty margin right now. Pato's going to make a move on Felix. Can he complete it?
TK is there.
This is going to be bold from Pato.
TK is there. TK is there.
What do you mean TK is there?
He's right there. That's TK.
That's TK?
Tony Kanaan. Tony Kanaan has just taken Felix Rosenqvist.
TK's in this?
TK is in this.
Where's
Alex
TK
Ronda's
come
gone
from?
back. I don't know where he's come from, but he's there. TK is there. Dixon is 26th and down the lap. He's gone. Meantime, my dark horse is in the lead with 17 to go. I know. Unbelievable. Marcus Ericsson. Tika Bursan.
He's checked out. Marcus Ericsson's checked out. The traffic's hurting the McLarens. Marcus Ericsson's checked out of the 500. He just needs to bring it home.
15 laps to go. Marcus Ericsson leads the Indy 500. TK is right up there. He needs to get past this traffic on the straight. A late caution would really make this spicy.
No, we're going to lose. We'll lose the race if we have a caution now. Jeez.
TK is there. TK is there. He's got far more experience than the Indy 500. Last year we had one of the experienced Brazilians, one of the fan favourite Brazilians win the Indy 500. TK is closing in on Pato O'Ward. But where is Marcus Ericsson? Where is he?
Where is he?
TK's using the slipstream. Can he get past Sato? Yes, he
Could
can.
be a
Oh,
no!
no!
That could be TK done. That could be TK done.
Sato, big time, losing out there.
Also, Sato's in traffic here. He's literally in. He's hit. Obviously, he needs to pit, but he's not a lap down there at all. But what's the gap? What's the gap? It's like 4 seconds. 3 seconds. 3.2 seconds. Ericsson's checked out. Has he gone too early though? Was this the game plan? Build the gap and hope for the best. What's Pato got in response here? Can TK fight back?
Who's this?
Or has TK lost
who's this? Marco Andretti. Why are we watching Marco Andretti? I guess he's leading.
He's leading. Jimmy's second.
TK might be lighter. I'm convinced someone has a voodoo doll of Dixon just for the 500. No. You couldn't write it for him. You could not write it for him. Marco Andretti pits. Jimmy Johnson leads the Indy 500.
No, I feel like they'll try to keep him out one more lap. Or was this Jimmy lining up to come in? Jeez, I want to see the lead though.
You're right, it's about 3 seconds.
I know Jimmy's got a big storyline behind him, but he ain't winning this. You know who is going to win this? Marcus Ericsson.
I can't believe it. Marcus Ericsson. Andretti, Johnson, Sato still have to pit. Yes, they have, and now they have pitted.
Then let's stop watching Jimmy. Ericsson's gone. He's too far.
11 laps to go. 11 laps to go. They're circling TK because TK is a lot lighter. He pitted probably a good 4 or 5 laps after the front two runners.
Yeah, but you think Pato is so far back from Ericsson. TK's even further back.
But look, he's catching Pato quickly.
Is he?
Yeah. 11 laps to go. This is stressful.
Marcus Ericsson. Felix is gone. Felix is just 4th.
Yeah, Felix went.
Jeez.
10 laps to go.
He was everyone's dark horse.
He was. A lot of people were saying Ericsson is a dark horse. Dark horse. He's always drove well at the 500, in fairness to him. I was kind of taking the mick. TK's got past Dalton Kellett. 10 laps to go. 10 laps to go. These are going to be the most stressful 10 laps of Marcus Ericsson's career. Can the Chip Ganassi driver hold on? A lot of people thought it would be a Chip Ganassi driver winning today, but they thought maybe Palou, maybe Scott Dixon would finally be his time. But Marcus Ericsson, the Swedish driver from Formula 1, he's found his new home in Indycar. People were maybe questioning whether he was deserving of the Chip Ganassi seat, but after having a couple of wins last year in the series, he's definitely found a new leaf. He started off the season strong, a couple of small errors, but he is leading the biggest race in motorsport, arguably. Just in case I upset anyone. Go from there. O'Ward is catching. 9 laps to go. That is the chat from Mike. That is Marcus Ericsson's girlfriend, and she looks about as stressed as what he feels in that cockpit right now. She is clapping him as he goes by. She cannot believe that he might be about to win. She's like, I'm going to buy a lot of new clothes with this paycheck. That's what the girlfriends are always like going, think of the money. No, I think 8 laps. I just feel they're too far to go. Ericsson really has to drop off here. He really has to drop. Here's Pato closing the gap. The gap is 2.92. Look at that. Kanaan is 4.3 back. They should have lighter cars than Ericsson. Oh, I just don't know where it's going to go.
There's no traffic.
He's got it.
There's no traffic to slow him down. It's whether he's met the fuel numbers.
7 laps to go.
You think with the pace he's carrying, he's met the fuel numbers. And if he's done that, it's job done.
2.7. Pato is taking time out of him. TK is taking time out of him. Are they going to catch him in time though? 7 laps to go. Taser Cal, not with the 3-second gap. 3.0. Mike, 2.9. Gary, 2.9. 2.7.
Of course it! Marcus Ericsson has won the Indy 500.
6 laps to go. Surely that's it.
That's
Surely
it.
they can't clean it up. Jimmy is gone.
Jimmy's won it for Marcus Ericsson.
Jimmy has taken one for the team and deliberately crashed to win Marcus
take
Ericsson.
nothing away from Ericsson, he dominated that last stint. And he has won the Indy 500.
Damn. 2 500s in 2 years going on caution, but that's it.
I don't think, unless the fuel wasn't going to be there,
I hope they're going. I think they will try and get it to green, and the fact that he is on the thing, but it depends how much has he done damage to the wall. Has he done damage, debris on the track? Jimmy Johnson's fine, so they're going to quickly get him out the car. I feel like this is the same as in football or soccer.
I don't think there's enough laps. They close the pit lane, they have to reopen the pit lane, then they have to do one more
I'll be honest
lap.
with you. If we do go green, TK6 favourite. Don't red flag, don't red flag, don't red flag.
Oh, true. True, they could red flag, couldn't they?
Yeah.
No, that's just going to be carnage if they red flag.
It wouldn't be fair if it's red flag. That's a big shunt. That is a big shunt.
Why is he Bindi? He's not even fighting for anything.
Finish under yellow. Swede. Is that the correct flag? That is the correct flag, Bruce. Clean it up fast and let's have a 3-lap shootout. I think it's what you'd want the fans to go. Ericsson has been there all race. He has been there all race. There are 5 laps to go.
Can they restart this? Well, it's for a red flag! They are going to red flag it! Whoa! Whoa!
Okay. Red flag.
No
5-lap shootout to the end.
No way!
In a sporting sense, I think this is the wrong decision. In an entertainment sense, it's the right decision. Ericsson could just have been robbed.
No.
He could just have been robbed. But, geez, this brings into account Pagano, Canaan, Castro Neves is too far back. O'Ward is great on restarts. No, I can't believe they've red flagged it. Can't believe it. I mean, I can. Gimmick finish. Gary, you're calling it as it is. That's fair. So there's going to be a 4-lap shootout under red flag. 4-lap shootout. Alexis likes a red flag. I think you're going to be either side. For an excitement side of things, it's the right choice. You're going to get an exciting finish now to the line because all the drivers are going to be packed up going to the line.
No way.
But on a racing purist front, it's probably got to go to yellow.
No way. I'm stunned. 2020, we had this exact same scenario.
Yeah.
Takuma Sato leading under caution.
Yeah.
They don't throw a red flag because Takuma's done the job. You finish under caution.
Yeah, he's driven a great race. It's completely unfair on Marcus. He's 4 laps out from history.
Emma's going to be so mad on Twitter.
You just wait until whoever gets on us. It is another Chip Ganassi conspiracy.
Can't believe this. I'm stunned.
Ericsson just got massied. It's probably fair. They've done it before for other 500s, so not mad, keeping it consistent.
They didn't do it for 2020.
They have done it.
Okay, yeah. But most recent
But
example,
they have not
they
done
left
it
it
before.
under caution.
Okay. IMS radio says debris was down to the apron, so danger across whole track for tyres being cut. So I'm okay with the red flag. That's fair.
What, and none of the other crashes had this same kind of situation?
No.
With Scott McLaughlin going across
No, because when you crash the Carvana car, money comes out. Money runs out along track, actually. And
I know it's a big crash, but we've had 3 other big crashes this race, and none of them warranted a
4
red
laps
flag.
to go. 4 laps. This literally could be anyone. Canaan is in a great spot. Pagano, Rossi are in great spots. Palou, Castro Neves, is it still too high to go from there? I don't know. I feel you're probably looking at that top 6. Anyone out of that top 6
could be anyone.
probably win it.
It could be anyone now. Yeah.
Another 500 where none of the front row starters win. Yeah, because it was Palou, Dixon and VK. Yeah. Does a disappointing 500 end Jimmy's career?
Such a silly mistake, though.
Potentially. I think he'll have one more shot at it for sure.
He's not racing.
Why there's
for
a red
anything,
flag? Is it because they don't let the races end under caution? No. Netflix Sport, just like F1. Yeah, I guess that's not happy with that. 64 viewers of you here now to discuss who's winning this 500.
Stunned.
Despite your thoughts and feelings, I feel like this red flag is going to split people down the middle. They're either going to be okay with it, with the kind of exciting racing we'll get as a result, or you're going to feel for Marcus Ericsson because he's driven a great race. He's worked his way to the front. He checked out, navigated his way through traffic. Pato wasn't catching him quick enough, so on the green, it felt like it was going Marcus Ericsson's way. You know, he can still win this race. He's leading. Yeah. He's in the best position. But his job got a lot harder.
I don't think leading at this stage is the best position.
Probably not.
When you've got people right on your back. Where he was, leading with like a 2.5 second gap, loving life. But when they're on your wheels, just giving away the entire slipstream to the entire field.
If this cost Marcus the win, I'll never forgive Cavana. They just wanted one last stint of publicity. He got the message.
I can't believe it.
He got the message. Michael Gar, race strategy for Marcus Ericsson. I'll review bomb them for this.
I'm a Pato fan. I would have loved to see Pato win this race.
Last red flag, power couldn't restart. Don't do that to Marcus.
This was Marcus's 500.
Before Super GT instead. TK has way more experience. Yeah. Look, it's going to split people down the middle, like I said. And I think this is going to be talked about a lot with whoever goes on to win the race. But who wins the race now from this situation? I think it's TK.
TK.
I think TK wins.
No, I'm backing Pato. Pato! I think it shouldn't be a question. It shouldn't be a question.
Yeah, Brian Schaffer. Can't remember a red flag ever happening at Indy other than rain. Come on, Marcus. President Aaron McLaren SB and race strategies for Pato Award. Marcus Ericsson having overheating electronics. Don't do that to him, Mike. Don't do that to him.
He can still win. He can still win.
It's been a pretty clean race, hasn't it?
It has. We've only had... Well, you think it's basically all the rookies and... who was the other one? Idot, Grosjean, Jimmy... Who was the first one that binned it?
Scott fairness, Gary, in your comment, how ironic would it be if Marcus Carr wouldn't restart? Yes, he did win a Detroit win like that when Will Power smashed it, and they shouldn't have probably red flagged that race. But the difference between winning an Indy 500 and a Detroit race is maybe a little bit different.
I'm stunned.
TK could win this. Last time he was restarting P3. Green flag, caution, 100% coming on the restart. Could do. And if that comes on the restart, then that's game over, isn't it?
What? Caution. Unless they throw another red. What do they do now, though?
Tony Kanaan, be the one.
Because this red is purely being thrown to finish the race under green. So how committed are they to that if there's a big crash on turn 1?
or there's a big crash, then obviously they're going to commit to it. Till now. Rossi has been making them big moves on restarts. He has. And Alexander Rossi is great at the Indy 500. I've just got a sneaky feeling about TK. About TK.
In that final stint, TK's car.
He's another Ganassi, and the Ganassis have looked strong. It feels cruel on Dixon. It feels so cruel on Dixon because he's driven a brilliant race. But technically, speeding in the pit lane for a man of his experience, that is a driver error.
Yeah. Well, no one else made him speed, did they?
No. Well, of course it is, mate. No one else driving your car, innit? Oh. 30-second video to get pumped for restart. Yeah, Detroit is peanuts versus Indy, absolutely. TV, thank you for covering the race. No problem at all. That's all right. I like racing under green to win this. Thoughts? Good to see you in chat, Chris. I get torn. Racing ethically, it should have finished under yellow. Entertainment-wise, what is probably going to be a more exciting finish than what we would have seen, this is definitely the better scenario. But is that fair to Marcus Ericsson, who's driven a brilliant race? Probably not. It's what you want. What you want from your racing. Yellow flag laps shouldn't count towards the race total. Oh, checkers or wreckers. The red flag is for safety reasons. Yeah, we heard the race flag was safety. Don't pass the pace car on the restart.
I don't feel it. I don't feel the red flag was safety.
Is Pillow coming? Well, I don't know. In fairness,
this race.
In fairness,
we say none of them were put the debris on track that this one did.
Yeah, and Scott McLaughlin's did go over a lot, didn't it?
Yeah.
Hit the wall.
VK was on fire.
Oh, VK is on fire. Oh dear, we've done well. How much will this affect tyre temp? Because colder tyres would mean more overtakes, right? I believe so. If it goes yellow after this, it needs to finish under yellow. I think so, Gary. I think so. Marcus Ericsson girlfriend is now, thinking about.
Could you imagine if they now finish big wreck turn 1? Ericsson gets sent by Pato.
I feel for her.
And TK then wins the race under caution.
I really feel for her because Marcus Ericsson's girlfriend, because she's wearing Gucci earrings, and she's already ordered that necklace. So I blame her technically for this. She's already ordered that Gucci necklace. Right, and now look what's happened.
Here we go.
4 laps out.
Are they going to have is this a 2-lap shootout?
No, I believe they'll go green.
Because they'll do 1 lap on caution, so that'll be 3 laps. And then they'll go 1 more lap to green. That's 2 laps left.
Let's see. Come on, restart Ericsson Sonder.
In 2 laps, Ericsson can hold it.
Here we go, everyone. This is it.
This
is the climax to the 160th running of the Indianapolis 500. Who will be a part of history?
Ed's gone.
Not Ed. Ed won't be a part of history. That is Ed.
That is Ed.
I'm saying not Ed to be a part of history. Howdy, gents. Hello, Darkness Nazis. Welcome to the chat. Welcome. Come on, restart. And it started! Necklace and matching handbag. Unbelievable, Gary, isn't it? Unbelievable. She should not have done that. She should have waited till after the race. I know she was thinking after the race she's probably going to have to talk to Marcus about it because he's going to be really excited. And she was just going, look, if I get my Gucci order in now, then I won't forget about it later. But this is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. The man hadn't won the race yet. Ed! No! Yellow.
1 lap to green. Jeez. I feel like I'm on Team Ericsson even though Pato's second. I'm so torn. I'm so conflicted right now.
2-lap shootout. Damn, another willpower moment. Yeah. Well, bloody hell. Pato, don't put it on the grass, mate. TK. I feel TK's got it. TK's got this. I feel it's TK.
I'll say TK one more time.
TK. Ericsson will pull it
God.
off. Come on, Sweden!
Oh, God.
Gucci. Hermes is better. Okay, here we go. Alexander Rossi, he's there in the pack. Felix Rosenqvist is back in the pack as well. Pagano there. Oh, it's going to be 2 laps to green. No!
No.
No!
No,
I
I
can't
can't
watch.
cope. I can't cope with this.
This is going to be stressful. Green flag. Go, go, go. Marcus Ericsson leads the green. He tags to the inside. He's weaving all over the place. Green, green, green. They're stuck with him. TK is ahead. Felix Rosenqvist gets TK. Oh,
Whoa!
wheel by wheel through the corner.
Ericsson's done 1 turn.
Ericsson's gone.
He's done 2
He's
turns.
shut off. He's shut off. He's doing okay. TK got hurt in the fight with Felix Rosenqvist. Rossi isn't there.
Oh,
Ericsson's weaving all over the place. He's trying to break the slipstream. He's trying to.
Jeez, he's doing such a good job here.
Oh, TK's right there.
gonna be all
TK is
done.
right
It's
there.
turn 1.
TK is right there. Pato's got a great run. He's got a great run. He's in the slipstream. Pato's looking. Pato's there. White flag. Last lap. Pato on the outside.
Pato makes a move on the
Into
outside.
turn 1.
Oh,
Ericsson
Ericsson
holds.
gets it.
Ericsson holds. TK's
Oh my
right
goodness,
there.
that could be
TK's
it.
there.
That could be it.
He's
That could
gone.
be it.
He's gone. Ericsson's got it. He's on the back straight. Pato's not close enough. He's not close enough. That was it. Into turn 1. He's not close enough. Ericsson's going to win. He's through turn 3. All he needs to do is go through caution. That's it.
Marcus
Ericsson's
Ericsson.
won. Ericsson has won. Sage Karam's out at the last.
Marcus Ericsson.
Marcus Ericsson is the Indianapolis 500 winner for 2022. Unbelievable. Sweden! She's like, I can afford the Gucci handbag!
Oh my God.
Yeah! Woo!
He deserved it.
He did deserve it. What a race.
No,
What
kind
a
of.
race.
I was all team
Marcus
Pato there.
Ericsson is the winner of the Indianapolis 500. Who would have thought that? A lot of you in chat, actually. Yeah. Probably shouldn't go with that one. Unbelievable. Chip Ganassi wins another Indianapolis 500. But again, it's not Scott Dixon. Hell yeah!
Jeez.
Unbelievable. She's like, I'm so happy! I've got the necklace and matching bag!
Oh.
Good for him. Well done, Marcus. Great race. Great race. And I'm glad it was a worthy end. It was a bit tight there. I thought Pato had it. I did think Pato was going to do, but as soon as he didn't make that move...
It looked like he just backed out. It looked like he just backed out.
Did they have a gentleman's agreement? They're like, you've got this, Marcus.
It looked like, because it completely jeopardised his line into turn 2.
Chip
So he wasn't
Ganassi's
there.
5th 500 win. Only 5. 5's still a lot, I know. So that's 1 Dixon, 3 Franchitti.
The race for 5. Everyone thought it was for Ennio, but it was for Chip Ganassi.
The drive for 5 is alive! It's alive! Where is Below? What a race. It was a great 500.
Whoa.
I think this was a really good race, especially for my first Indy 500. Glad you enjoyed it. I hope you've enjoyed watching alongside. Look at him go. They're finding Marcus. Look at him. Here's the celebration. This is what he hopes for. This is the stuff that dreams are made of. Winning the Indy 500. Incredible. Marcus Ericsson. Is he still in the championship fight?
He is now.
Pato takes the lead, though, I believe,
Ooh.
in the championship. This means Husky Chocolate needs to actually make products now. Hey! Here he he goes. Right, left, right. I wouldn't be good at this bit. I'm not particularly good at parking. He's going to let someone else park the car for him. Yes, well done, Marcus! I guess Gavanna is all off the hook now. They were going to get some tank reviews. Dix, Dario ×2. Montoya as well. Who did Franchitti win the other ones for? Andretti? He must have done, yeah, because he won back-to-back with Ganassi, didn't he? Yeah, of course it was Montoya in 2000. That was when was that the first 500 that he entered? As a Swedish person, I'm so freaking happy! Good stuff. Swedish meatballs for everyone!
Chips just jumped onto Ericsson's car.
Well done, boy. I'll tell you what. Chip quickly changed from his orange cap, didn't he? Allegiances are thin in that team. You're only as good as your last win, Scott. And you didn't win. Speeding in the pit lane, amateur. You know who didn't speed in the pit lane? Marcus. Sweden! Husky chocolate. There we go, let's go. Went 10 years straight. Watch from inside turn 3. Nice. I didn't expect that. Husky chocolate equals Rachel's potato chips. Jimmy owes Marcus a beer. He does, for making me sweat for that. Free Swedish meatballs. Nice. He's providing. Do I get a code for that? Discount code?
He did so well in that last 2 laps. The weaving was aggressive, but it's still fair game.
Well, you've got to break the toe, haven't you? You've got to break the toe because otherwise he's a sitting duck out there. Yeah. If he lets anyone do it, and he wasn't able to let anyone settle, he drove that superbly. He was like, I am winning this Indy 500, and he did. Incredible. Incredible. What scenes, everyone.
Jeez.
I think, thank you everyone in chat as well. We're still hanging around. That isn't like a goodbye. But I think we reached our peak numbers for a live stream of a race. Naturally, Indy 500. It's pretty big deal. But yeah, thank you for everyone who's tuned in and watching for that. And yeah,
thank you for 5,000 subscribers.
We'll keep our thoughts on it. Yeah, thank you for 5,000 subscribers. If you weren't here for that as well. Husky Chocolate not going to be ready for all these orders coming in. Husky Chocolate boys. Here we go. This is it. Marcus Ericsson. Wow. He was just there. People said he was the dark horse. He was there all day, wasn't he? I don't think he left. Did he leave the top 5? Really? The entire race? He was just there or thereabouts the entire race, wasn't he?
It's that last
He's got his glasses! He's like, I don't need my glasses because I'm going to pour milk on my face. They're Swedish snake! Oh.
Why are you calling it a snake?
Is that a good thing? I don't know if that's a good thing or not. Look at him. Look at Marcus. He's a nice lad as well. Yeah! 500 win for Marcus Ericsson. Oh, I've got a cap of his, haven't I? Should have bought that. I've always been a Marcus fan.
On the reef.
Oh, here he goes. And now the victory lap starts for a whole year. I don't think even he can believe it. I don't think... No. I'll tell you what. Like Palou, Marcus Ericsson is a really nice racing driver. That's very tame.
Hey!
I don't think he believes it. I'll be honest with you. I think he still thinks he's under red flag. He looks stunned. He's in a bit of a daze. But this is the biggest moment. Is it chocolate? It wasn't chocolate milk. I mean, that is the thing. Big lipstick. Mrs. isn't going to be happy about that, is she? Mate. Whose lipstick is that? The winner. You saw her. It wasn't my fault.
He needs to wash it off with the milk.
You better buy me 2 Gucci handbags now.
It was all ploy.
Chocolate protein drink. Yeah, sorry. If you were asking what is Husky Chocolate, yeah, it's a chocolate protein drink. I have actually seen it. There he is. Indy 500's ring. Jeez, that is hefty. I would not like to upset him and get punched by that. Standard milk, like muscle milk. Yeah, standard milk for Marcus here. It's a missed opportunity. Realistically, he probably should have had husky chocolate. But is that milk? Good question.
Ooh, good question.
Right, there's spam in chat. I don't know how to get rid of that. Can we remove?
Oh, Jesus. Yeah.
Oh, wait. Is that? Can we?
Wait, give it a...
So, technical issues in terms of spam in chat.
What a race day.
Great race. Has to be said. It's another great 500. It was a race that deserved to finish under green flag. And I'm okay now with the red flag because Marcus Ericsson won. So we got the excitement and also the right guy won. But yeah, I mean, Dixon again. It feels like a race that was in his grasp and has somehow gone. Okay.
Oh, that drive-through penalty, jeez. But would that have made a difference? Ericsson just looked too quick for anyone out there.
Yeah, he pushed well on the... I don't know. Ganassi had a strong car, didn't they? All the time. Palou was still strong. Look, where did he...
You can carry on.
Okay, we can carry on. But yeah, wow. I'd be honest with you, today, didn't have a feeling Marcus Ericsson was going to do it, but damn. That is a great win from Marcus Ericsson. You got to say, and it's not a surprise, shall we say, because he's made mistakes at Indy, but he's looked strong in Indy, hasn't he?
Yeah, Ericsson. Well, he's always been there. Always been there. I think we're good.
There's two other ones, isn't there?
No, but yeah.
Okay, all right. Or is it one of? Is there a top three podium? There is a top three podium, but it's essentially if you're not first, you're last. You don't really get anything for being second or third at the Indy 500. It is all about winning it. Hometown boy! Max Chilton.
I miss Hometown boy!
You missed it. I really thought... I think where TK lost it, he had the speed, but Felix basically blocked. Gave Pato a run. Soon as TK had to fight Felix through turn one, he never really quite recovered. Pato was lining it up. He had a last shot at it, and he got it.
And
he blew it.
He blew it.
But I'm not sure. I think it's less Pato blowing it and more Ericsson driving brilliantly at the end there. Look at that. Weaving. I thought he had it here.
Yeah.
I thought he had it here. I thought it was there, but he just, I think, ran out of time.
Yeah.
And with experience, would he just tuck in again, slipstream and go onto the back straight? I don't know. You've got to go where you feel like the gut.
3,
Yeah. You've got to go where the gut instinct is. Milk is only for closers.
But then, to be fair, if he tries to make into turn 3 there, he would then get unlucky with the caution and wouldn't have been able to make it.
It's back again.
It's back!
We're being spammed again. Unbelievable.
What?
Pato went one turn too early. Yeah, I think so. He just wasn't quite there. But he'll learn that from experience. But wow, Marcus Ericsson drove those final 2 laps like it wasn't his first Indy 500 win.
Yeah. That entire last stint.
Pato gave it everything, got close but not close enough. Super happy for the sneaky Swede. Absolutely. I mean, you've got to be... Anyone who wins the 500 earns it. I don't think there's any kind of... Even if Pato had won or if TK'd won, they definitely would have still earned it, I think, at the end. But Ericsson got the job done. I'm still a bit stunned in disbelief. I can't believe it's over for another year. Can't believe it's over. What have you guys' thoughts of the race been? Have you enjoyed the race? Did you enjoy a live stream of the race again? That's probably a good question to ask and see from there. What were your favourite moments of the race? I believe I liked Connor Daly leading again. Just Ed Carpenter car just wasn't quite there, was it? I think TK going, Scott, he looks gutted, doesn't he? If you're Scott Dixon, you want to get away from the speedway as soon as possible, don't you?
Unreal. Just seeing him peeling off to the pitch, you're like, what? But would have been enough. Ericsson, he pulled off a 3-second gap in the lead. I know it was coming down.
Well, let's be honest, it was the traffic. He navigated through that traffic much better than any of the other drivers.
Yeah, but he did have so much pace to navigate that traffic as well, quickly.
Yeah, well, absolutely. He flew. I don't know. I presume he was just holding everything to the end, fuel saving wise. He didn't overdrive in any of the stints. He didn't try to get involved in the fight for the lead earlier in the stints. He was just there or thereabouts. And when Scott Dixon, had that pit lane penalty, he was there to capitalise.
Yeah.
I don't know who was the highest finished rookie in the end.
Who made it?
Was it Malukas?
It must have been Malukas, right?
Must have been Malukas. Because Grosjean was out. Kirkwood actually had a strong finish. So it might have been Kyle Kirkwood.
I'll double check for you. I will double check for you. Jeez. Stunned.
I think they're just looking at the Dixon penalty now.
I saw the wiggle. I thought it was fine though, but he clearly just didn't bring it down enough.
He just knew it was a big last pit, and that you've got to say, for a guy who's been 18 starts and was this the 19th start in the Indy 500?
Malukas comes rookie of the 500 this year. Kyle Kirkwood was just behind him in 17th.
Okay, nice. Where was
Malukas was 16th.
Yeah. Okay. Good race. Dixon blew his shot. I think he did. I think you've got to be harsh on Dixon. I think it was his race, and the other ones was unlucky. Caution was out of his control. The caution with Takuma Sato was out of his control in 2020. But I think this year, if you speed in the pit lane, that was his race to lose.
Yeah.
So he will be kicking himself. Yeah. Wow.
Marcus Ericsson, Indy 500 winner.
Yeah. I guess from the highs of Marcus Ericsson though, you've got to go to the lows. Penske had an awful 500.
Yeah.
Awful 500. Obviously McLaughlin out. Power had issues early. Newgarden was there, then he must have had an issue in a pit stop because suddenly he was in the top 10 and then he was out of it completely.
Yeah.
So he must have had issues in the pit stop. Dry Rainbow Racing, it was Sage Karam who crashed out at the end there. But where did Ferrucci finish in the end? It was a pretty strong show out for the
Ferrucci.
team.
I will get that for you.
10th. A top 10 finish. Alex Palou, that's great damage limitation for the championship. Big winner for the championship, like we said, has to be Pato Award. think Ericsson hit us. What an end! What an end, Lucas. What an end. Thanks for jumping in chat from there. Yeah, Dick's 19th start, I think. 6 championships, 51 wins. He should know better. Even his pit engineer should have said on the radio, whatever you do, don't speed. Pato, feeling optimistic as always.
He'll be gutted. He'll be absolutely gutted. It's like we spoke to Polo last year, saying P2's got to be happy with that, and he just said he was gutted. Being so close to history.
And also, I know he didn't lead technically in that last stint.
No.
But he must have felt, he'll look back and he'll go, I've gone too early.
Maybe, yeah.
Because if he just followed him through in the slipstream and went on the back straight, I don't know. It still might not have made the move, but I just...
No, but like I was like, if you look back on it and he waits to turn 3, tucks back inside, caution comes out and he finishes P2. And then you're thinking, I should have made the move on turn 1.
Yeah. Yeah. It's tough. It's tough. But another... I mean, the Indy 500 just doesn't disappoint year on year. Oval racing is so good. Love oval racing. And VK, he'll be another one kicking himself. He definitely had a car that was capable of winning the race today, I think. VK, if early pace was anything to go by.
Yeah.
He just can't finish the race, really.
Well, VK's, because he, first year, didn't he hit his pit crew? That was the end of his race. Can't remember what he did last year.
Thanks, Bruce. Thanks for joining in, chat. Glad you enjoyed the stream. Yeah. Well, I think as people tend to go off now as it goes from the end, I know we haven't kind of done a proper review, but we've kind of been here with you through it. That's been our review. We've lived it.
Lived it.
We've lived the 500 with you. And another great 500. We can't wait. Like I said, the next couple of weeks I'm on holiday. I know that's frustrating because I believe there's probably the Detroit race and the Road America, which is a great street race. Go from there. But from then on, we should be live streaming every race to the end of the season. And nice. We'll try and see if we can get some more videos in from there. Oh. But it looks like Marcus Ericsson is about to go.
His girlfriend. She was just crushed between Chip Ganassi and Marcus Ericsson.
Bless her. Bless her. Pato did look crushed, but you would be. But Pato is so good, he will get another chance.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest, he could win the championship this year.
TK going over to congratulate Ericsson. TK's got to be a little... well, TK won't be disappointed. Just look at him. He's just loving to be there to get another shot at the 500. And if this is TK's last year, I'm sure he would have loved it to go out that way.
200 laps of review, absolutely. Absolutely was 200 laps. Lived it as we went along. Well, I guess then we should go from chips to pigs in blankets and everything else in between.
To Gucci handbags.
In there. What we can promise with our coverage is it will be coverage like no other. It will be unique, and we'll leave it up to you whether that is a positive or a negative thing in terms of the review from there. But man, I love the Indy 500.
Yeah. Wow.
I love Indycar. Wow. I love the racing in Indycar. And the best thing, what we've got to keep drumming home, the Indy 500 is the pinnacle of the season. It's so good. But the championship fight for the rest of the year is so open. It's going to be incredible rest of the season. And I cannot wait to see how it unfolds and enjoy the next couple of races. And, you know, when we catch up with that afterwards, it's going to be brilliant. I cannot wait. I'm really looking forward to the rest of this season, how it unfolds. Will Palou do it again? Will Pato come out on top this time? Will the Penske boys have a strong end to the season and bounce back somehow? You know? But it's going to be tough because it's a lot of point swings. will Marcus Ericsson still finish out?
Could he do the double?
You get 100 points for winning that race. Dixon was there. I think that's Dixon's championship gone.
Yeah, probably. Well, he needed a big return here.
Needed a win.
Yeah.
Needed a win.
Wow.
But yeah, thank you to everyone in chat. You've been absolutely brilliant. You've made this experience really enjoyable. Yeah, we've had a great fun with you. We've hope you've had a great fun with us. Obviously, if you're watching this retrospectively, be a bit weird, but we hope you enjoy that, and you can leave comments and we'll try and respond to as many of them as possible. Thank you again for hitting 5,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
That's a massive milestone for us to reach. Really incredible. We really appreciate all your support and everything, and yeah, love it.
We'll be back.
We'll be back.
And hopefully you two you will too.
You'll be back too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. But if they're new around here and they haven't done so already, Stephen, what can they do?
They can like, subscribe, and ding that bell.
But for now, you Indy fans, keep